a nicer microphone installed now, so.
My bitching finally paid off. You're welcome, guys.
When we last left off, I left you guys in the village of Barovia, and y'all had just rescued.
Oh my God, who is that?
What are you talking about?
About to fight somebody.
What?
Blow your nose, not you. You know who you are. Corbin.
I'm trying to adjust my name here on Roll20 and I can't quite change it.
You gotta do it while you're logged out, I think.
I hate you so much.
You can go ahead and change it real quick. Log out.
Ow. Alright. Let me grab my iPad.
Anyway, as I was saying, you guys were at those Barovia. You just rescued a child from an old crone. She was trying to stuff in the bottom of her sack and throw him under the cart, and you guys chose to neglect any kind of knowledge or magic items that you could get from her and instead rescue this kid. So I hope it was worth it. We'll find out. A group of you guys kind of stayed behind. Y'all wanted to talk to the kid's parents, so you are kind of up at the kid's parents' house, whereas the other group you guys, the kid says was
Whoa.
the best place in town. So what? Whoa.
We could see the whole town.
Yeah, you can sign.
Okay.
I just figured there's not a reason to keep that that hit. Anyway, you guys should see yourselves on the map. Should be able to move yourself. If I remember correctly, Sylphine was the one that was going to be headed with the kid, and everybody else was going to stay behind to kind of check out the house. Is that what you guys still want to do?
Yeah.
I'm still good with that.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to move you kind of over here a little bit, Corbin. Theodorm, you want to stay where you are?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, well, I'll go with them.
Okay. All right. So what would you guys like to do?
I want to move KJ out of the way.
Did we
Because he's in the way. And I can't see.
Did we open the door yet?
You have not opened the door. You guys were standing at the door when we last left you.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Isbar go with Sylphine since he is not a help to anybody.
Well,
Whether he is here or not.
And he was the most adamant about saving the kid.
Nobody else cares. Let's see. Alright, so what would you guys like to do?
knock on the door.
Okay. So you knock on the door, and you kind of hear a little bit of stirring on the inside, but nobody answers.
I call out to somebody to open the door.
Again, you hear some stirring inside, but no answer.
I attempt to open the door.
Okay. You reach down and kind of discover it's locked.
Okay. I reason with Corbin to conjure a key or lockpicking tools or something to open the door. Corbin, what say you?
Do you know how to lockpick?
Yes, I do. I just need a lockpick. Actually, I might actually have one. Let me check my bag.
Because if I conjure it up, then the kid's gonna lose his toy.
Well, fuck the kid. We don't care about him. Lockpick. I know it. Thieves' tools. What's in there?
I would assume Thieves' Tools has a lockpick.
Yeah, I would assume so too.
Could I just kick down the door?
You can try. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, I want to steal
So,
stuff.
Roll a strength check for me.
I'm still logging in on some of the others. Give me a sec.
I see you have a +3 to strength, so if you roll a d20, you have a d20.
I'll just roll on here.
Okay. So you kick with all your might, but you feel like you might have injured your back a little bit, so you're not able to kick through the door with that force of push, and it just doesn't even move.
Okay, well, I do have a lockpick. I'm gonna attempt to lockpick the door. I would say that would be what, dexterity?
Yeah, let's do it. Just a regular dexterity check.
Yeah, because I'm looking at sleight of hand and that's under dexterity, so that makes sense to me. Alright.
Not stealth.
I got a... Shit, what is that? 12 plus 1?
Okay. So as you kind of move and feel the lockpick metal going into the door, you kind of feel the tumblers turn a little bit, and you hear a clicking sound, and seems to be successful. What would you like to do?
Dope. Open the door. Stealthily, clarification, and attempt to sneak into the house.
Okay, so as the door kind of opens, roll a stealth check for me.
That is a 15 plus 1, 16 total.
Okay, so you creep into the house very, very stealthily. Stealthine, is there anything you want to do?
I'm gonna just ask. I'd like to ask the kid his name, and just.
I mean, he's telling you. He wants to tell you about Strahd, so he says,
There's a vampire who lives in that castle up there. You see that castle?
he kind of points off, and you kind of on the outskirts you see like just the silhouette of a giant castle that seems to be looming over the town.
Yeah, I see that.
So the kid says to you,
He's an evil man. He's very. He comes and he just takes people. So tries or draw too much anything like that, because when we seem to do that, they don't last very long. So he's just an evil vampire, and for some reason he just comes at night and takes people. And so that's why everybody's kind of sad around here.
How long have you been doing that?
I don't know. I mean, my whole life.
I'm sorry you had to grow up in that.
Oh, thanks. Can I have another hug?
okay, all right. So
For our attempt, at least.
your presence and hugging you. So he just is kind of walking along with you, and so you guys are kind of headed towards the kind of the middle of the town. And Sophie, do a perception check for me.
Okay. A 14.
Okay, just a second. Oh, I meant to mention one thing, guys. I'm gonna change the music just real quick. If you guys hear this music, it means I've pulled you down into a different channel. I know that wasn't really clear last time. So if you ever hear that music, it means, hey, you're kind of like getting secret information. So I thought that was kind of fitting. All right, just 1 second.
I don't hear any music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not hear it? Hang on. You can't hear Fred Boat Patron? Hang on.
No.
Negative.
No.
He might not actually be playing anything
How about
because
now?
you moved him from a different channel.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
I still can't.
Do you
Okay.
have it?
Nope.
He's
I
not
can
muted.
He's not muted. I have him turned up.
All right, just a minute. Just a second. Sorry. I had this set up. Okay.
Ugh. That was gross.
How about now? So we're back. I forgot what was the last thing we did.
Roll a perception check. She got a 15. You were gonna do something, but then you're
Okay.
like, "Oh, let me show you this."
Okay, so we're going to go back to you guys. Siridorum, Dagna, and Corbin. Is there anything you guys want to do? You've snuck into
Oh.
this house.
Clarification, sir. I snuck into the house.
Excuse me, Siridorum snuck into the house. What would the other two guys like to do?
I would like to know what I'm seeing.
Okay, so as you open the door, you it's really dark. There seems to be kind of like a hallway, and off to your left are closed doors. kind of like going up the hallway, but up to the right, there seems to be like a kind of like a archway up ahead of you with kind of some firelight flickering around the corner, and it kind of illuminates the hall a little bit for you, but you're not really able to see what's going on. I'm sorry, you have dark vision, don't you?
I do.
Okay, so you can see perfectly in this house.
Yep.
It's pretty of a drab looking house. It's kind of oldish looking. But around the corner seems to be another room. There is firelight coming from that. There's just closed doors ahead of you. It looks to be about like a 2-bedroom house. And you're in the hallway. The living room is up to the right, kind of like a kitchen area.
Dope. Do my buddies want to come?
I volunteer to stay out and keep watch, and I will keep checking in with message.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go in with
Okay. So are you gonna go in stealthily or not?
as stealthily as I can.
See, I was gonna say. Before he does that, I'm gonna do pass without trace on us.
Okay.
So we will be within a veil of shadows and silence, so we will be fine.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to do a stealth check. Alright, we will proceed. Go ahead.
So as you guys walk in, you want to keep walking forward?
Yeah, I wanna. Is there any? Can I hear anything? Is there anybody talking or anything like that?
You can't hear talking. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me. I'm assuming that's the right. By the way, guys, last time I was doing insight checks when what I meant was perception all the time. So that's probably going to be the most common one is perception. What do you hear? What do you see?
Cool.
If I can keep this thing on the mat, it's at 18.
Okay. So you hear, you don't hear talking, but you do hear kind of like this murmuring, like almost kind of like somebody's kind of just talking very, very quietly in their sleep. Almost, it's like it's kind of nonsensical. Like you can hear kind of a man's voice going, "Oh yeah, yeah," and a woman,
Oh shit, they're humping. All right, great.
Okay.
We'll go towards the sound, or
Okay,
rather,
so-
I will.
As you walk forward down the hallway and kind of look around the corner, you notice that there is a man with kind of like a plate kind of on his stomach with like just crumbs kind of like laying all over his chest and stuff, and just like he's got like what appears to be man meat pie all over his we have somebody leave just now. Oh, it was the music player.
Yeah, because you didn't tell it to play. It doesn't play if you move it.
Whatever. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, so you kind of see like pie, man meat pie all
Oh my.
over his face, pie, and just across the way, sitting on the couch, just probably like 3 or 4 feet away from him, is a woman, and she kind of get a better look at her face. She kind of has like her eyes kind of like barely open, kind of like rolled up a little bit, like she's kind of in euphoria almost. She's got same thing. She's got pie crust all over her face. She has a plate on her stomach. There's a fork kind of laying off to the side, and it looks like they ate themselves into a slumber.
Oh,
And,
nice.
You can see as you kind of look at the man, you can kind of see his hand is kind of down his pants a little bit.
Of
and,
course. With
kinda
you,
moving.
wouldn't imagine
Kinda
otherwise.
moving. And for the woman, you kind of just are hearing a little bit more on what she seems to be like talking to somebody in her dreams, just yes, that will do, like that. And so you're not hearing a lot of commotion going on anywhere else in the house. It's just these 2 individuals. What would you like to do?
I scope the room for anything valuable.
Okay, so do a perception check for me. What's up, Nightbane?
Hey, what's up?
As you're doing a perception check, Nightbane, you're kind of standing outside this house. So the parents, the kids that you rescued, and Ismar is not going to make it tonight. So if you guys want to rape, pillage, and plunder, you probably won't have anybody standing in your way. Just so you know.
I got a 14 plus 5, so.
Okay, so a 19. You kind of look over. There doesn't really seem to be anything of value, with the exception of like maybe like this candlestick that seems to be, or the candelabra that seems to be kind of like providing some light in the back corner. You just kind of look at it. It looks like it probably is pretty common. Not that valuable. There's some plates and some forks that are pretty common as well.
Okay, so nothing valuable. Okay.
You do see this little object in the corner. It seems to be kind of like a little wooden hand thing. It's not. It looks like somebody cut off a wooden hand, like a hand made of wood is sitting kind of in the corner on the floor.
Sorry, I'm late, guys. So, are the parents in the room with us, or what happened?
Well,
Well, sir,
sitting
you're
outside
outside
right at the moment,
holding
so you
Corbin's
don't know
dick.
anything. Sir Dorum and Dagna are in the room. As you,
All right, I'm gonna cast message and ask Andrew what was going on.
Explain what's going on.
I'd like to take a closer look at the hand.
I would just like to pick up the hand and put it in my bag.
Okay, well,
All right, I'm gonna explain to Mike Bain what went wrong, or at least what Andrew told me.
Okay. So you guys are all aware. There seems, just if you missed any of that, then there seems to be the mother and the father seem to kind of like just be in a euphoric state, kind of sitting around. You can tell that as they're kind of dreaming of a faraway place, it seems like they are like just happy to be there. The husband or the father seems to have his hand down his pants and it's kind of moving rapidly back and forth. And the woman is kind of acting like people are almost like people are kind of waiting on her hand and foot. So she's kind of got her feet up and she's enjoying herself.
Okay, question. Do they have any crumbs of meat pies on their lips?
Yes,
Absolutely all over them.
absolutely. You get doors down the left side of the hallway, and Sir Dorum and Dagna seem to be around the right side of a.
That's
kind
not
of
what
like
I meant to
archway.
spell. That was terrible.
I want to investigate another door.
Well, as I'm just gonna kind of pick up on what you did earlier. You wanted to move in closer and investigate this hand, and so it's kind of like you walk up, and as you start to reach for grab for it, Sarah Dorm just kind of comes over and just snatches it out of your hand, like almost in a "oh, that's mine, bitch" kind of fashion, and like puts it in his bag. So as you, I don't know if you guys would like to altercate on that, but as you kind of move down the hallway, you notice that there are kind of just two rooms that are closed off to you. Which door would you like to go in? The one on the left, the one on the right?
I'll take the run on the right.
I'll go left.
Okay, so as Nightbane, as you open the door, it looks like this is pretty little shabby. This is a very small room, and it seems to be like this mat on the floor, like something small was sleeping here, and there's some nails, like loose nails on the floor. It looks like somebody had been trying to draw with the nails, just kind of scratching it into the floor, and you see kind of like little shapes of like people almost, and you see on like there's three people. Seems to be a big one, a middle-sized one, and a little bitty one, and the heads have been kind of chopped off of the big one and the middle one, and the little one seems to be happy.
Wow, what a morbid little kid.
Pretty much what you see in that room. There's not really much of value that you can see. So Dagna, as you kind of go into the other room, you notice that there seems to be kind of like this I don't know, durable looking bed. It doesn't look extremely comfortable, but it certainly beats sleeping on the floor. It's kind of a messy room. There's not a whole lot going on in here, exception of just like rags and clothes and stuff kind of on the floor. A little candle that's burned out on the right side of there. But as far as you can tell, there doesn't seem to be anything of value in this room either.
Hey, so
Is there anything else you guys want to do in this house?
I want to go and since Andrew told me what's going on, I want to go jump up on the guy and slap him. I want to cast Mage Hand and grab his dick with the Mage Hand so he stops fondling himself.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
And I want to get some information out of him.
I bet you
That-
do.
that's-
You want to get a little more out of him, don't you?
As you jump,
I'm not jerking. I'm just holding.
as you jump up on him, you see that like as you jump onto his chest, he kind of like, oh yeah. And, as you cast Mage Hand and grabs his dick, like he removes his hand and just kind of falls back in a euphoric state. You slap him and it seems to kind of like egg him on a little bit more. He's like, oh.
You're getting
Other than
jizz.
that, it doesn't seem to be effective.
Stinky
It seems
bastard.
to be just kind of furthering into his dream a little bit. What else would you like to do?
I wanna ask him.
By the way, your mage hand
where's-
is stroking away at this point. Go ahead.
no, I have control over my Mage Hand. I'm not stroking nothing. And I wanna
While you're
ask.
waiting, man, he kind of reaches back down and tries to get it moving again.
I'm holding it. He can't grab his own dick when I got my Mage Hand on it.
Yeah, he seems to be a little frustrated by that. Go ahead.
I ask him, hey, where's your kid at?
He's like, you can call me daddy.
So there's no other doors in this house?
Doesn't seem to be any other areas. There is kind of like a kitchen area, but it's kind of like a table with kind of like some mixing bowls and stuff, and doesn't seem to be a whole lot of food in this house.
I want to cast message and try to talk to him directly.
Okay.
And I would basically want to say, what do I want to ask? I say, who's the granny lady?
All right, just 1 second. Looking up message. Is there anything that I have to do on that?
No, it's just you point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay. So as you want me to move you down to a channel, or do you care what anybody else hears?
I don't care what they hear.
All right. So as you you whisper, "Who's Granny?" He kind of whispers back to you like, "I don't care. I don't care about Granny. Just need more man meat pie."
I'm gonna ask him what's so special about the man meat pie.
Oh, takes me away. Takes me away to this awesome place.
I'm gonna hold out a man meat pie and see if I can then get him up with it.
Okay, so
Depends on your notion of getting up.
So as you're holding out
Wake
the
up.
pie, he seems to be like completely non-responsive to you. Like he's not waking up. Like he's totally asleep. He can smell it and he kind of licks his lips a little bit, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, he ain't waking up.
Alright, I vote we leave. We're not getting
Let's
any
go after
information
that.
here.
I agree.
Yep, let's get on going.
Are you want out of there too, or are you done talking to the man?
Yeah, I'm done.
You done stroking him off,
Yeah.
Corbin?
I'm gonna give him a nut tap before I leave. A nice firm one.
Okay, as you tap his nuts, he's like, mommy likes it rough, kind of like that.
Okay.
Are you done
I'll
with
leave
this
it at
house?
that.
You guys are walking out.
Yes.
Okay, so Savannah, you are walking up the street.
Savannah?
As you're walking up the street, excuse me, Sylphie, excuse me. I'm just gonna call you Syl. Is that cool?
Sure.
Okay, so Syl, as you're walking up the street, the kid, he really seems to be attached to you, like you are his absolute best friend. And he says to you, as he's kind of continuing to explain what's going on in the area, he says,
You don't know about the curse, do you? Are you new?
I'm pretty new. Yeah. What curse?
so he kind of says to you, he goes,
The curse of Strahd. The Morning Lord used to watch over this area, and every sunrise and every sunset, we would go out and just watch. And now the sun doesn't seem to shine anymore. And we think it has something to do with the Strahd, but we don't dare question him. But we continue to pray to the Morning Lord for answers, but answers never come.
So he kind of gestures, and he's like points off kind of ahead of you, and he's like,
Oh, but we're almost there. It's right up here.
and so he kind of gestures for you to kind of walk forward some more, and to your left, as you're walking down the road with him. I don't know if you can see E1. Teradorn, get your ass back there. You're up there watching a guy jerk off. What are you doing? So anyway, so he kind of points off to your left, and he's like,
That's the general store. We can go in there and get anything you need. Over here though.
And as you kind of listen, you hear a little bit louder that sound that I told you about earlier. So he points off to your right here. He's like,
Over here's the best place in town.
and this kid kind of runs up, like he sees Cody, and Cody sees him, and he's like,
Oh, Charlie!
and so he kind of runs over to him, and go ahead and do a perception check for me.
Okay. It's a whole 5.
Okay. So you can kind of hear him kind of saying something to his friend there, and you can't really make out what it is. Okay. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna gently slap him on the head and say, Cody, you haven't introduced me to your friend here.
Cody's like,
Yay!
and he's kind of looking at her, looking at his friend, and he kind of looks over at your boobs a little bit, and he's like,
This is
I don't remember what I called him just a second ago. It was Cody and who?
I think you said Charlie.
Okay, Charlie. This is my friend Charlie. I'm not writing this down. Sorry, kind of improv. So Charlie's like kind of like,
you liar.
like that. He's like,
Oh, hi.
kind of like he's like,
Can I have a hug?
How about a firm handshake, buddy?
so you kind of reach out, and he kind of like looks over at Cody like he's just yelling at him, like he's completely and totally in disbelief about something, and he kind of shakes your hand a little bit, and he says, like, so kind of Cody looks at you and goes,
Are you going in?
so points ahead of you to the.
I mean, sure. Are we going in together?
Okay. He says to you,
Do you want to wait on your friends?
Should I wait on my friends?
Well, I don't know. I've never been inside.
Well, and Dagna, you're there with me now?
Yep.
you want to wait on him?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Okay.
All right. So Cody
Good idea.
Cody kind of like
Sure.
tells you a little bit about the place as you're waiting, and you kind of you want to do a perception check for me one more time.
Okay. That's a 9. I'm just trash tonight. Okay.
It's okay. Get all the sucky ones out now. So the general store across the street, obviously, it's called. You kind of look above the door. It kind of looks like a pretty shabby place, but looks like it's some kind of business takes place in that place. Anyway, it's got a sign over the door that says Bill Dress Mercantile. And as you kind of turn around and look at the place where he led you to, you see like in a Gothic looking font above the door, it says Blood of the Vine Tavern.
Ooh.
And so Cody, as you're sitting there waiting on the rest of your friends, he tells you,
Yeah, they don't let kids go in there, but it's got to be good. It's got to be good.
Why do you think it's good? It seems pretty scary.
They people come out of there kind of happy.
It's a brothel,
Sad,
guys.
They come out happy.
Interesting. Okay.
okay,
Well,
so,
we'll tell you about it.
Passed out parents are in that room. I don't know who put that there. All right, so as the rest of you guys kind of catching up with Delphine, she seems to be there. There's now 2 kids there, but they're kind of playing with each other and kind of like trying to slug it out. Maybe trying to do something kind of impress Delphine, trying to get her attention. As you guys kind of walk up on your left, you do see kind of a bigger building than most right up in this area here. And around the corner, it seems to be like a dirt path that kind of leads off to this place right over here. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I was told all about this. Do you guys want to head in?
You want to share the information? Either
Yeah.
you guys want to share the information with each other?
I'll tell them what Cody told me.
Y'all want to share
Well,
with
after she does, I tell her about how a mage hand got jerked off an older person. We have a big laugh about it.
Yeah, I'm not waiting on him.
Okay.
All right, so hopefully he'll come back out. If he doesn't, we'll just kind of move along, and I'll just try to keep him in the loop. All right, so
Probably
as
worse.
you guys walk into this area, what you see, pull this up for you. What you see is kind of a tavern. I don't know if that just came up on Roll20 for you.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
You guys see that? Okay, so you kind of walk in there. You kind of look up to this to your left. See this little like old gnome-looking creature kind of drinking to himself. He doesn't seem like he wants to be disturbed. He's just kind of off to himself. Kind of gives you a little look and kind of hear him mutter, queer group, like that. And, so as you kind of look, it seems like everybody seems to be off in their own world. There is a guy. I don't know what's going on in the picture. I did not draw this. The guy that's kind of passed out on the right side of the table. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so just kind of looking around. Anything you guys would like to do?
I want to go up to the bar.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys walk up to the bar, you kind of see like this older man behind the bar and kind of a woman behind him, and like there's a couple other women kind of moving in and out of the kitchen behind. And he seems to be kind of like henpecked a little bit, like this one behind him is really kind of aggravating him and agitating him. And as you walk up, he's like, hey, hello, what can I get for you?
Do you have any White Claws?
So, as you guys kind of go up to the counter, you can kind of look over the side, and he kind of points at a sign that it's got like two kinds of ale. Really, it's kind of like a Stark ale and then like a golden ale. The Stark ale, you kind of sign it says it's 50 silver. The golden ale.
Dang, this shit's expensive.
Gold. What do you guys like to do?
I want to go over to where the little gnome is sitting and have a chat with him.
Okay.
I want to pay for a glass of ale.
I'm gonna follow him to the gnome.
Okay, so
I'll get a drink too.
Okay. All right. So, just 1 second. I got Dagna at the bar. What kind of drink would you like, Dagna? Would you like a drink, or would you like a silver drink?
I'll do the 50 silver.
Okay. So as you put 50 silver down on the bar, he scoops it up and he like goes serves a little drink kind of like under an area, and he kind of brings it back up and slams it down in front of you. What would you like to do, Sil?
I'm gonna. I like to have. Actually, what's the strongest thing you got?
Kind of like gestures over to the top and points at the one that says golden nail. He's like, that right there, golden nail.
For that, for a little bit of that.
Okay, so you're gonna slide 2 gold over, I'm assuming, table.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Be sure, guys, to keep track of your gold in DnDbeyond. Whenever you go to Roll20, or sorry, go to yeah, it's probably your connection, bro. All right, so as we go to Fantasy Grounds, see if we can get this out, but for now, just kind of keep track of your gold in there. All right, so you slide 2 gold down on the table, kind of slides it across and picks it up, and he goes over on the top shelf, and he kind of in a mug, he fills it up with a golden kind of substance, and he goes over and sets it down in front of you. Kind of leave you guys right there to enjoy your drinks. for now. I got Corbin and Nightbane going over to the little gnome. What would you like to do?
I'll proceed with them.
What's that?
I'll go with them.
With who? Towards the gnome or
Towards the gnome.
Towards the pole? Okay. As you guys walk over to the gnome kind of looks at you and goes, "Yeah. What do you want?"
I want to talk to him about the curse.
Curse. Who gives a damn? Leave
Tell
me
him-
alone. I just want to drink.
Tell him I have a wonderful meat pie that I recently bought.
Meat pie? Meat
I
pie.
haven't-
Meat pie.
I take it out and show it to him.
Okay, so his lips kind of start salivating a little bit, and he's like, "Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that meat pie?"
Come and say I just bought it from the meat pie vendor.
Meat pie. What am I do for you? Meat pie. What would you like to do?
Say now. Do you feel like talking?
Yeah. The curse. You don't know about the curse. Everybody knows about the curse. The curse is that it's never daylight here. It's always night. That devil Strahd, he brought this curse on the land. Nobody knows why, but we all feel like if we can get rid of.
I tell him that I'd be willing to trade him the meat pie if he'll tell me where the devil Strahd's at.
Well, he's in his castle. Everybody knows that, but you guys can go ahead and slide that meat pie my way, and I'll.
Okay, I'll go ahead and give it to him.
Okay, so as you kind of hand in the meat pie, the man meat pie, he grabs it up, snatches it, and puts it in his bag, and he just runs out. He doesn't even say anything to you guys. He just kind of runs out. All right, what would you guys like to do?
I cast
we wanna-
message and I ask him where he's going.
Okay, so you point at him as he's leaving the door, or leaving the
Yeah.
room. Okay, so he kind of sends back.
What was that? What was that? Is that you, Morning Lord?
I ask him again, where are you going?
The church, Morning Lord. That's let me go to the church.
Kind of dart off the way. Okay, what would you like to do?
I
Okay,
don't know.
so let me leave you guys right there.
But one more thing, I want to nudge the drunken sleeping guy, see if he'll wake up.
Okay, so we'll get to that in just a second as you kind of
Okay, go
walk
ahead.
over the sleeping guy on the table. So at the bar, Sil and Dagna are standing there. You see like this kind of gooder looking, I guess. I don't know.
Better looking?
Man kind of approach you guys while you're sitting there. And 1 second. Throw that up for you. And
I believe in you.
right there. Okay. So you see this man approach you, and he says to you while you're sitting there, Hello. Who is this beautiful diamond in front of me? Have I died and gone to heaven? Be your name.
Corbin.
He goes,
I totally think I look at Corbin, totally think he's talking to him as well.
What's that? Say that again.
I said I look at Corbin, totally thinking that he meant to talk to Corbin as well.
But his eyes kind of he's behind. He's kind of in between you and Corbin, so he's clearly talking.
Oh, okay. I'm Sophine. This is my friend Corbin. And
Kind of point over his shoulder to Corbin. He says to you, "Oh, well, that be all well and good. I was talking to the dwarf."
okay.
Friggin' homo.
Dwarf that won't talk.
So he says to you, Dag, and he's like, "Hello, beautiful. What be your name?"
Take one for the team, Dagon.
I ignore him and just keep drinking my ale.
So he looks at you and he
Played
says,
hard to get.
"Oh, love, be that way. As I said, I'm here for you. My name is Ismark the Lesser." And he kind of winks at you whenever he says it. He's like, "But it ain't because of my manhood." What would you like to do? Would you like to keep talking to him? Like,
Pull out your meat pie.
Or your meat.
what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna give a thumbs up to Dagna.
I'm gonna throw my meat pie at him.
Okay, so as he as you throw this meat pie at his direction, he kind of like dodges out of the way a little bit. And he goes, "Oh, now, love, no need to get testy. You've already got my attention." So as you guys are kind of pervading this whole scene, the kid kind of runs in. Cody runs in and kind of grabs hold of Phil, and he's like,
Oh, there you are. Hi, Ismark.
and he kind of turns around. And he's like, "Oh, well, hello, lad." And what would you guys like to do now?
So you two know each other.
Oh, yeah.
And so Cody like looks over at Ismark. He's like,
Ismark, can you do me a favor?
and Ismark kind of looks at him and says, "Oh, what's that, lad?" Like,
My parents sold me for pie. They sold me for pie, Ismark. I need a place to stay.
"Well, you're always welcome for me and my sister. Sure, you can stay at Burgomaster Manor. What I meant to say. Try to speak English next time." So he kind of taking him under his arm, and Ismark kind of turns to the rest of you. He's still kind of very curious about your dwarf friend over at the counter.
Can I hear this conversation as well? Are we close?
Yeah, so you guys are walking up, and y'all heard a little bit. You watched Cody walk in, and you heard him kind of tell Cody.
Okay, well, I tell him that we're new in town and we're looking for a place to stay too.
And he says to you, he's like, "Oh, well, that's fantastic." And he like kind of looks at Dagna, and he says, "You need a place to sleep. My bed's always available." So as you guys are kind of looking around for just a minute, he seems to not be getting a whole lot of attention from Dagna. So I don't know why I can't move that token. Oh, I'm on the wrong token. There we go. All right, so as he kind of walks over to you guys, he's like, "Well, it's actually good. Oh yeah, I'm in need of your services. My sister seems to have attracted that devil Strahd's attention. I really need your help."
We're listening.
"Well, for some reason, I'm not sure why, he's paid special attention to her. I really think the best thing to do would be to get her out of town. I count on you guys to help. I can pay.
What are you offering?
Well, I mean, there's also obviously gold. Got my family sword that I'm willing to part with now that my dad is dead. And really, I'm
Sorry
just
for your loss.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Tell him we really like magical items.
Well, I actually have some.
And information.
Be willing to trade if you guys can make a deal.
What kind of trade?
Well, I'll trade you my sword. Obviously, some gold, and I happen to have a magic item stored away for occasions such as this. Really, what I need is I need for us to go get my sister, Irina, take her to Valaki. Seems like the Castle Ravenloft's shadow doesn't extend that far. I really need to move her out of town. What say? You guys up for that?
I want to take a look at the sword before to check it out.
Well,
So
let's head.
he looks at you. He looks at you, Dagna, and he says,
Oh, you can inspect my sword anytime.
So why do you need our help? What's so difficult about this that you need to pay some total strangers to help you?
Well,
Not that we're saying no, of course, but
I can handle myself with a sword. He kind of looks at Dagner and winks a little bit, kind of turns back to you guys, and he says, but I really need an armed guard. Strahd's too much for me. As much as that pains me to admit, don't think I can take him by myself.
So if we go to rescue her, you're saying you'll accompany us.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be there every step of the way.
did you have anybody else that you were listing on this as well, or just us so far?
What's that? Say that again.
Did you have anybody else that you were enlisting on this, or is it just us so far?
Well, I've been trying to get a lot of people to help, but nobody seems interested.
Weird.
I think we ought to go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys would like to follow me to Burgomaster I cannot say that freaking word. Burgomaster Manor. We'll get my sister and we'll leave town as quickly as possible.
I say before we go, we would like to stop by the local shop or whatever, and then we'll join you.
And I tell him we should probably rest too, since we're going to undertake a journey, so that we'll all be fresh and healed up and ready to go.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You can sleep at the Burgomaster Manor. And if you'd like to stop by Bilderrath's Mercantile, I'll even throw in some gold to get you what you need along the way.
Sounds fantastic. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So you guys,
Yeah.
do you want to investigate the guy on the table that's asleep?
Nah,
Fuck that guy.
I leave the rest of my drink for him.
What? You gonna finish your drink?
No, I said I leave the rest of my drink and in front of him.
Okay.
As we walk out the door, I
I
stick the
drank
mage
all
hand
of mine.
into his ear.
You stick your mage hand in your ear? What'd you say?
Yeah, as we're leaving.
All right. So as you reach up and stick your mage hand in his ear, he's like, "Oh, what the hell was that? Smells like balls." You guys are walking out
It sounds
the
like
house?
balls.
Smells like
Smells
balls.
like balls. Young mage. You need to wash that hand.
I put my mage hand away, so it no longer smells.
Okay, awesome. So as you guys are kind of walking down the road to the south on the map, Ismark says to you, like, Ismark, or Bill Rath's Mercantile right there. Tell you what, kind of Ceridorm, you're right next to him, says, I'll see if I can give you some gold. You guys can go in there and get what you need. Hold on a second.
How much gold are we talking?
Jared, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yay!
Hold on a second. We got you with us. Hang on just 1 second. All right, so he's gonna hand you 100 gold. Do you wanna keep all of it, or?
Motherfucker, I'm keeping every cent of that shit.
Okay, so do a sleight of hand check for me.
I got +3 on it, so
Okay.
looks like I got a 19 +3.
Okay. So you're gonna pocket that shit. All right.
You damn right I am.
All right. So as
That's how you catch things bleach when it washes off.
Ismark hands Ceridorm something. You can't tell what it is because Ceridorm quickly puts it away, and you guys don't even get to see a hint of it. Jackal, as you have entered the area, you look up and there's like 6 strangers standing all around you, and you are naked as a jaybird. They told you to put your clothes on. Nobody wants to see that shit. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to go ahead
Ismark
and
might.
dress? Jackal, would you like to dress?
Cut out again. What did you say?
I said, definitely. We're just gonna assume that you dressed. All right, so as you guys, you kind of head up to Bildrath Mercantile. Is Mark says to you, I went outside. You guys kind of head inside the. You want to head inside?
Yes.
Yeah, let's.
Yes,
let's-
we're heading inside.
Okay, so you guys head into. Go ahead.
I'm gonna point at Ismark, not Sarah Dorham, the faggot, and I'm gonna ask him with a message. What did he give Sarah Dorham?
You're gonna ask Ismark that?
Yeah,
Can he communicate back to you, kind of like telepathic?
yeah, like only I can hear it. So the spell is.
All right.
Yeah, you point and whisper to target, and they message you back.
All right, we're back. You guys want to head inside?
Yeah, let's run inside.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as you guys head inside, you can kind of see this. It's kind of a older man, kind of behind the counter, and seems to be running the store.
Real quick, as they head inside, I pull Corbin aside and stay outside for a second.
Okay. So y'all want to move into a side channel?
Yes,
I
we
was
do.
just gonna message you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just message him. That's fine. Okay, never mind.
'Cause I
Hey,
I can talk back and forth to you.
did he tell you how much he gave me?
Yes, Yeah.
So we're gonna split it, and then we'll go
Okay.
back to the main channel. Just keep it a secret.
Okay.
Or do we need to move back? I guess.
Okay. So as you guys are browsing around on the inside of this place, he kind of says to you, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, we asked him what kind of potions, scrolls, weapons, just general, or does he have anything special?
Oh no, mostly things. If you look on the pinned messages under General Store, you should be able to see, just everything that he's got in stock is everything under 25 gold. Okay.
Under pin messages, you said.
Under pinned messages, you should see the General
that's-
Store items for purchase.
Alright, I'll just pull
It's
that up on my
everything
phone.
under 25 gold. So if it's over 25 gold, he doesn't have it. Is there anything you guys would like specifically?
Yes.
Pinned messages where?
All right, in
Oh, that's a thing. Cool.
in Discord. In Discord, you go to the top where it says pinned messages. It's got a little bell and a push pin. You click on that pinned messages, and I've linked some General Store items for purchase. You can go and you can find that part of the chat and click on that, and that's stuff that you can buy. Anything over 25 gold, he does not have though.
Okay, general store items. I got it.
Well, what did it be? I don't got all day.
I want to walk up to him and tell him, I understand this is, but for commoners. I ask him if he has anything special in the back.
None of your business.
I
Okay,
slip
good
him
enough for
20.
me.
I slip him 20 gold for him to tell me.
Okay, so you kind of pass 20 gold over on the table, and he says to you, I have one object, but it's gonna cost you a lot more than 20 gold.
What is it?
Be a magic item. It's a
What?
trinket of sorts.
How much is it?
Well, hang on. How much you got?
I got enough.
I don't think you do. Show me.
I show him 200 gold.
Ha! 200 gold won't get you nothing.
Well, then how much?
I want 2,000 gold.
All right.
Do you really have 2,000 gold?
No, but I shoot. How can I do this? Is it worth having? What is it? I persuade him to tell me more about it.
All right. So as you guys kind of come back out,
You're ridiculous.
kind of takes Saradorum aside and kind of tells him a little bit something a little inaudible for y'all, and he seems to kind of be really standing his ground with you. He doesn't seem to want to talk unless he sees gold.
Show of force could probably help that along.
Well, he didn't give me.
You guys want to do?
Absolutely.
No. Oh no. I wanted a climbing kit.
I'm just off in the corner watching. I'm not involved.
Okay. So you guys want to keep going? Y'all want to try to intimidate him?
Yeah, somebody got some intimidation rolls up their sleeve.
Yes, I do.
I do, but
Okay. What'd you like to do?
Rather, what would Selphine like to do? Let's be nice, I
I
guess.
just want to buy my stuff before he won't let us get anything. I would like to get a climbing kit and a grappling hook.
Okay, just 1 second. All right, so you guys want to let her take care of business before y'all start trying to?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, just an FYI, I can always conjure up a grappling hook if we ever need one randomly.
Yeah, I want to buy
really?
things also.
Yeah, like if as long as you don't need something else, I can always conjure it up as long as you got a rope.
What did you say that you wanted besides the grappling hook?
A climber's kit.
Climber's kit. Okay. So he kind of say to him, "You want a climber's kit?"
Yeah,
Well, I have one of those, but it'll be 250 gold.
I
Interesting.
thought everything was 25.
Just because I got it doesn't mean I sell it for what I paid for it.
Well, here's the thing. No, thank you.
Fine. You can see your way out the door. You guys like?
I ask him if he's interested in buying anything.
Well, what you got for sale?
Meat pies.
I have a spicy rhubarb here for you if you'd like it.
I don't want your damn rhubarb. What do you have for sale?
It's a rhubarb pie.
What are you interested in buying?
Your rhubarb.
I want to tell
Now
him.
see your way out. Before I have
Are you more of a
to call my
man-meat kind of
nephew.
guy?
What's that?
Are you
I
more of a
wanna tell him
man-meat
I-
kind of guy?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't want no damn man meat pie.
Okay.
Want
I tell
your
him we have
gold
an ass whooping
or
for
my
sale.
stuff. What'd you say?
I said I want to tell him we have an ass whooping for sale.
Oh, is that right? You want to get aggressive?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Hold on. What are you willing to buy? Like, what are you interested in?
What do you have for sale?
I have weapons. What are you interested in?
Well, what I really had my eye on is a great hand axe. You have one of those.
A hand axe?
A great axe. Are you daft?
Oh God.
Great
Where am I
axe,
supposed to fit
great
it?
sword, anything great.
We have a 12-incher out here.
Where am I supposed to fit a great axe at, bro?
Up your ass.
Do you have a great axe or a great sword or not?
Yes, I have a great sword,
Okay.
and it's magical too.
Cool, you say.
Yeah.
Magic.
I attempt to conjure up a great sword.
Okay. So
And-
what's the spec on that spell? What do you have?
I mean, there's nothing on the spell. It's just whether I need a sleight of hand or anything to conjure it up in front of him. Or unless he's just gonna buy that, I pulled it out of my bag.
Okay. So as you kind of, you want to do that in front of him? Or you want to try to go somewhere else to do it?
Actually, as he said, let me go outside and go grab it.
Hurry up! I ain't got all day. What about the rest of you
Alright.
guys? What do you want to do?
I want to wait until everyone, I can pull them aside and actually try to buy stuff without everyone listening.
Okay. You want to go down and try to buy something from him?
Sure.
Okay. Just a second, guys.
Yeah.
Anybody else still wondering about that wooden hand?
Yeah, a little bit. What I was gonna say though is he has a magical item that is worth a lot, so we need to try to get
Dalton,
that.
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here now.
I tried pulling you down on the channel, but I couldn't talk to you for some reason. Hang on 1 second.
I'm about to
Who's
have
got a
a.
good intimidation roll?
Well, I have a fake magical item to trade.
Yeah, see,
Okay, weird is going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Alright, so what do you want? What do you want? Are you there, Dalton?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you want?
I wanted to see if you actually had a vial of acid.
Vial of acid. Vial of acid.
He's so loud now.
I'm loud?
No, Dalton.
McCloud, McClare.
Nightbane?
Vial of acid. You had like an antitoxin, right? So an antitoxin was 50 gold. Vial of acid. I don't see that anywhere on here, dude.
I think it's there.
Very top.
Oh, acid vial? Alright.
Yep.
Okay. Vial of acid. Oh. And he kind of like, it's like, oh, right, wait right there. And kind of runs off. And he kind of comes back around and he's kind of all proud of himself because he pulls out, I happen to have one vial of acid. That'll be 250 gold.
Yeah, screw that. I'll just leave.
You guys are just wasting my time. Why don't y'all just get the hell out of my store?
You thought you
come
wanted
back
a
in
great
with
axe.
Yeah, I come back in with a great sword with glowing magically.
Okay. Alright, so you want to hand it to him?
Yeah, see if he wants to inspect it.
Okay. I'm going to roll a d20 to see if I can thing real quick. Alright. So as he inspects this thing, he's like, I don't want that crap. That's not real. Bring me something real. Get the hell out of my store.
Ah, screw this. I turn into a bear and I attack him.
Yes, finally.
Okay. So as you turn into a bear, you want to roll for initiative?
I got a 17.
Okay, just a second. Alright, so you guys should see a... By the way, you have not rolled anything lower than a 17 all night, which is kind of unbelievable.
Would you like me to roll an initiative roll on here?
I don't know, I'm just saying. Just saying. So Ismark's outside. Anybody else outside, or you guys inside?
No, I'm inside. I'm ready.
Alright,
I'm inside,
roll initiative.
I'm
I
inside.
haven't quite left yet.
I've got a 7.
I got a 15.
Okay. So go ahead and correct that on the page there.
Find your name and it'll turn yellow and type it in.
Alright, and I gotta do one thing real quick. Alright. So as you're in combat, you guys should be correcting your scores over on the left-hand side over there. He calls out, Barrywinkle! Barrywinkle, get out here right now!
Oh my.
So,
Of course.
So you see this little guy run out, and if I can pull him up real quick, right there. And I'm gonna put you guys in descending order. Hopefully, you guys. Corbin, Isbar is gonna he's gonna wait outside, and the rest of you guys. Corbin, you need to put in your initiative and Nightbane.
I did.
Alright, so
what the heck?
Periwinkle runs out. Oh, what do you want? And so anyway, Bildrath says to him, These fine gentlemen and that lady think they can push me around. Get 'em, boy. He's like, oh! So he kind of runs at you with his axe held high. You guys have entered combat. What you guys like to do? Let's see. start with Nightbane. What did you roll for initiative?
7.
7.
Why would that enter?
Yep.
Well, it's
Is
not
it because
entering
you
in
said
then.
it? There it goes.
All right, so I'm gonna set you guys in descending order, and we're gonna go. Okay, Sarador, what would you like to do?
I move to him and I attack. I need to be a bear though. Hold on.
Okay.
I forgot about that. Oh, these are in a weird order. If this will work. I'm gonna multi-attack, so I need to do 2 rolls. I just can't grab this token. There it goes. Okay, multi-attack.
All right, let me throw you up in add turn there. And you had an 18.
Yeah, because I had a +1 on the roll.
Of course you did. Anyway,
I can show you. I don't.
you come in and you attack, multi-attack. You roll a 6, which means you crit miss, so you miss on that one. You roll a 19, and you are going to hit him for 7 slashing damage. And when you hit him, he kind of takes it like a little ooh, like that. And other than that, he's like, he really seems to made him mad now. So as he turns to you, he is going to like, oh, you pay for that. He like swings at you, and now he is going to oh shit! So he freaking hits the piss out of you with that first attack, and hits you for 13 piercing damage.
It's okay, guys. I can take it.
One, he rolls a 13 on your 11, so he hits you for 9 more damage on that. And
knock the shit out of you.
okay, Delphine, what would you like to do?
Is it so the merchant is still behind the counter?
Yeah, he's still behind the counter. He's hiding though. You can't really.
Okay, then I am going to hex Big Boy.
Okay. Gonna hex him.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Okay, so you cast hex on him, and that is bonus action. So he's hexed now.
Cool. And then I'm going to go. Can I move like over the? Can I hop over the counter and then just stab the old guy?
So he's standing somewhere about maybe about 25 feet away from you. You probably could make it on top of the counter, but I don't think you should be able to reach him. No, we're trying to do this
Okay.
through the mind a little bit.
Okay. If I
so
have
you
a
wanna
dart,
jump-
if I could like see him and throw it at him.
All right, so you move over to the counter on top of the counter where you can see him.
Yeah.
Okay, you're now looking right at him. And he seems to be cowering. What would you like to do?
I'd like to throw a dart at him.
Okay, so you have a dart. Let's go.
And that is not gonna hit, I'm guessing. Because that was a 5.
Alright, so as you throw this dart, it whizzes past your head. He's like, "Oh, you bitch!" When he like turns
Okay.
turns to his nephew, Periwimple, and he says, "Periwimple, get your ass over here and take care of this trash." Dagna, I think it's your turn, buddy.
Alright, so is that Periwinkle guy still hexed?
He is still hexed, but that is just for her.
Okay, is the barkeep or whatever he is he still hiding back there or no?
He is hiding. Still can see him, but you cannot.
Alright, can I run around to the other side where he's at?
Yeah. If you'd like to do that, just 1 second.
trying to get a token for him real quick. All right, I'm not. I thought I had one already set up. For some reason, it just is not there. Okay, all my actions. What would you like to do? You want to run up to him and then what?
And then I'll go ahead and attack him with my battle axe.
Okay. You just roll an attack. Okay. Alright, so you roll a 7 on that attack. And it kind of swings over his head. And he looks at Periwinkle and he's like, Periwinkle, get over here! And kind of Periwinkle's like, okay. Okay? What would you like to do?
After that, yeah, I'll just end my turn.
Okay, Corbin, it's your turn.
Am I able to get an angle on the main guy?
You're kind of standing in the doorway, where you kind of held up the axe. I would say probably you're a little closer to him than, say, like Nightbane, Diagonal was standing. You could probably get to where you could see him if you run and jump. So.
All right, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use catapult to fling the conjured great sword at him.
Okay.
And or actually,
My bad.
Freaking cutthroat bastards, aren't you?
well, hold on. The great sword might be too heavy now that I think about it. I got to look at the.
Okay.
Great sword is
1 to 5 pounds.
Yeah, the great sword's 6 pounds, so never mind. I can't use that.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna cast firebolt at him.
Okay. Did you look at and cast firebolt at him?
All right, it's a make a ranged attack. So D20, right?
Yep.
4 plus 6, so 10.
Okay. So as you shoot this firebolt, it singes a little bit of his hair as it goes over his shoulder. And he screams at Periwinkle, "Get your ass over here now!" Okay. What would you like to do? You done?
I mean, I can't do anything else.
Okay. All right. Your turn is up. Next person. Going to be Nightbane.
Okay, I want to cast Cure Wounds on the bear.
Love you.
Okay, you're gonna cast Cure Wounds on the bear.
Okay, I rolled a 6 with a +2 modifier, so
D8.
See. All right. So say that again. Sorry.
I said I rolled a 6 with the modifiers of +2, so that'd be an.
So for 8 damage, you heal him.
I heal him 8 damage.
Okay. All right. So that seems to be the end of the round. If you're done.
I'm done.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to Saradorum now.
All right, bonus action D8. I got a 5. Oh shoot, that's not how you do that. Is that how you do it? Yeah. Cool. That expends a spell slot, and then I'm gonna multi-attack this bee.
Wait a minute. What?
I
What
can
are you doing?
I can heal for a bonus action. It's just a Moon Druid feature.
Okay.
It's
While you're
a
in form?
while I'm in form.
Okay.
Says you can use Wild Shape as a no, that's not it. Yeah. And you can use a bonus action to expend 1 slot to regain 1d8 HP
Fine.
per level
much
spell.
are you-
I did it. I already did it. Just 25 total. Now, multi-attack 23 with 10 piercing damage and then 16 for 12 slashing damage. Excuse me.
All right. So you hit 23 attack. You hit 10 damage on Periwinkle. Right. He goes, ooh, ooh. That and 16 on.
you having some god roll tonight. You hit him for 12 more. He's like, "Ah!" So now he's coming after. He's trying to make his way. His uncle, and he's just gonna cut whoever's down in his way. He's trying to get over to his. He's not able to move because there is Corbin standing in his way, so he is going to take a swing at you, Corbin. See what he gets. He's going to roll a 13 on your 12. Is that correct?
I have 13 because I have mage armor.
Okay, so he's going to roll a 13 on your 13. And he is going to hit you for 11 on the first round.
So he just has to tie my armor class?
Yeah, he just has to tie it. He hits you for another 12. So that is going to knock you unconscious. So you are now laying on the floor. He's going to move towards his uncle. He's going to take an opportunity of attack from you, Sarah. Go ahead and roll a d20, Sarah.
He says me?
Sarah Durham.
What do I need to do? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Roll an attack roll. So bite or claws, I guess. Doesn't matter.
I got a 15.
Opportunity of attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I guess, should I do bite then?
Just hit one of the buttons. Doesn't matter.
Sorry.
Okay, so you hit him for 8 piercing damage. Okay.
Is he dead yet?
And no, like you're hitting him, and it doesn't seem like this is affecting him at all. Like he's clearly taking damage, but it's big bastard.
So
Okay.
we're gonna whittle this bitch down.
All right, so I've got Sylphine's time.
Okay. I would like to Eldritch Blast the big boy.
Okay.
And because my actual rolls suck, I'm gonna roll in here.
I highly recommend it.
Sorry, I haven't rolled in here before. How do I do it? Sorry.
What are you trying to cast on him?
Wait, do I have to roll for Eldritch Blast?
Okay. So,
Yeah, range spell attack.
All right, so you're gonna roll a d20 and add 5 to the modifier.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to roll it in.
Oh, like in this?
Yeah.
There's 2 ways to do it. You can do it like this without the period, or on the left side you should see a little dice, and then you just roll a d20, or yeah.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Just like that, and then adding 5 to that. Okay, so
Oh,
you
okay,
roll,
23.
Okay, so you roll a 23, and then you're going to roll a d10 and add 3 to that.
Okay, so 12, and then I also roll a d6 because he is hex.
Okay, very good.
Max damage, woo, 6 on that.
Knock the piss out of
So-
it. All right, so you can hit him for 15. Okay, so as you guys have been whittling him
Oh no,
down-
19.
Sorry, was it 19?
Or
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
6, yeah,
So I
14.
had to add 3 more damage to that.
So 15 plus 3, so 18, yes.
All right. So you guys have. He seems to be a little bloody now. Like he's not as tough as he used to be. Dagda, you're up.
Alright, well, let's see if I can cleave his head off.
Okay. So you're
Bad
gonna run up to
lax.
him and cleave him. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're standing kind of in his way. So you're gonna cleave him with a battle axe.
Yep.
All right. So you're gonna hit your battle axe button, or you want to roll manually?
I'm gonna roll manually. Here anyway. 6.
So you're gonna roll a d20, add 5 to the modifier.
Yeah, it says damage 1d plus 3. What does that mean?
You add 3 to it.
So
Whatever-
5,
whatever.
5 and the 3 I add to it?
Yeah, so it'd be an 8. It's your roll plus 3.
That would be 9 plus that extra 5.
Yes.
What are you looking at? You're trying to hit him with battle axe. You're gonna roll
yeah,
a
my-
d20 and add 5 to it.
Oh, okay. I was looking at my my actions under battle axe, range, hit, and damage.
All right, so roll a d20. And then, okay, then you're gonna add 5 to that, so you're gonna hit for 9. I'm sorry, your hit is a 9, and that is not going to touch him, so you are going to miss him. Okay. Corbin, now that you are unconscious, you're going to need to roll a death saving throw. So roll a d20. If you roll anything lower than a 10, you're going to put 1 up on a death saving throw.
3.
Oh my god.
So you're going to take 1 on the death saving throw. You have 2 more of those. You have 3 passes. You understand how death works?
Sure.
Okay. So when you get knocked unconscious, you have three thumbs up and 3 thumbs down. If you roll 3 thumbs down before you roll 3 thumbs up, you don't get back up. You're dead. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Nightbane, what would you like to do?
Okay, I can. Correct, even though he's down.
Yeah, you can cast a heal on him.
Okay, I'll cast the heal. Cure wounds on Corbin.
Okay. So.
All right, I got a 5 plus 2 be 7.
Okay. So you're gonna heal him for 7 damage. So you're gonna hop back up, Corbin. You are back up.
Beautiful.
Nightbane, is at the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. So you managed to narrowly escape death. Ceradorm, you're up.
Alright, so I need a maneuver here, I guess. Can I do that? That's
Yeah,
looks
fine.
like 1 or 2, I guess. Alright,
Fine.
multi-action, or...
Alright, so you're gonna roll 13 on the first one's gonna miss. The second one is going to hit. And hit for 9 damage on that. And is your turn over?
Oh, bonus action heal.
Okay.
4.
Go ahead. Okay. Go
I'll
ahead
do
and add 4 to your character. Alright, so as you slash or you slash him with your claws, it rips open a little bit of skin, and like he's almost like superhuman in the way he's taking this damage. Like he's just a giant mongoloid, and you can tell he's not really super smart, and so he's like, oh!
Hodor.
Alright. So as you've hit him, now he is going to turn, and before he attacks, he's gonna kind of look around like he's trying to figure out what's going on. He's not real sure, and the store owner Buildrath is gonna go, "Damn it! I said get him out of here!" And so he's like, "Oh yeah!" And he's gonna start pushing you, trying to push you back. But seeing as you guys have your feet planted, he's gonna just swing his weapon at Syl now. If he can get an attack. Great. He's gonna multi-attack you. He's going to roll a 24 on your. Let's see, you
13.
are 13, so he's gonna
Jesus.
hit you on that one
Yeah.
for 8.
For 8?
8 damage. I got one and took care of it.
Okay.
Second one is he's gonna swing over your head again whenever he's like trying to spear you to death. And then he's
Okay.
gonna come in the next time and he's gonna hit you for 12.
Can he hit himself because he critically missed for 9?
No, it just
Okay.
he's
And-
swinging all over the place.
Stabs his eye.
As a reaction, I'm gonna hellish rebuke him for 3d10.
You damn right.
Okay, so 16.
Okay, so you're gonna hit him for 16 damage.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you hit him for 16 damage. He does not understand where that damage just came from. Like this is just blowing his mind. and he's like, "Ah!" Okay.
Okay.
So, Seraphine, what would you like to do? I'm sorry, it's your turn.
That's okay.
Go
I
ahead.
am going to
You guys are beating up a person, just so you know. I haven't made that clear.
Is
You-
it
they-
our fault or is it the shopkeeper's fault?
Go ahead.
shit, where's the thing? I am going to damn it, I had a thing, I'm trying to find it. Okay. I'm gonna cast false life on myself. Get some extra hit points. That's 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
So
So
it's
for 7.
7.
Okay.
And then that is an action, so that's all I got.
Okay. Dagon, go ahead.
Dagna.
I guess I'm gonna start swinging and attack again. Fuck.
Okay.
Actually, hit him this time, please.
I'm trying, damn it.
So as you guys are fighting him, he's like banging on his head now. Like he's kind of like going into a rage mode. Like he's having a fit now. He does not understand what's going on, but he is angry. Go ahead. You want to multi-attack him? Or I'm sorry, battle axe him?
Yes, I was trying to look for the button and now it disappeared.
Click on your portrait, and then it should be up at the top left. I'll do it for you, bud. There you go. All right. So as you swing your battle axe, you are going to swing over.
I'd rather him roll.
Well, too late. All right. So Corbin, you were up.
Never mind.
Still missed. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of know what you guys want to do, but this might get you. Let's try to speed this along.
I'm gonna cast a level 1 magic missiles on the shopkeep.
Okay.
And it's 1d4 plus 1. No need to hit. It just hits automatically.
Right. So roll your damage.
So how many does it do? Hold on.
So if you roll the button here on your left, and I realize I'll give you the different roll or whatever, it's gonna be 1d4 plus 1 3 times. So
Okay.
you got a 2, 4, 3 when I roll it.
So 1, 2. Holy shit. So 7 damage.
All right. So you're gonna hit the shopkeep for 7 damage. He's going to like cry out in anger and in pain. That clearly hurt him. And he's going to take 7 damage. Okay.
Good
So
job,
he's
Corbin.
gonna kind of like look at you like he doesn't understand what's going on. He's kind of relying on his nephew to save him. Okay. So Nightbane, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Corbin again.
Okay.
I plus the 2 would be 10.
Okay. So you're healing for 10 damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Sarah Dorum, it's your turn. Oops, sorry.
You just skipped right over me.
Hang on, I'm going.
It's
Okay, there
it's
you go.
fine. It's fine.
Nope, it's your turn now. Go. So you're gonna hit him. You're gonna miss him both turns actually. So you kind of like maul out, and I guess in his defense, he is. I'm sorry. You guys are beating up person. So anyway, he's just drooling all over himself, and now he's kind of crapped himself because he just does not understand what the hell's going on. And I guess as it kind of rolls down his leg, You slip while you're trying to.
I did not critically miss. I'm not touching that shit.
All right. So anything else you'd like to do as you miss him with both your.
While you were talking, I rolled
Right.
mine. I'm fully healed now.
Okay.
Because
So as it comes to Periwinkle's turn, he's gone into berserk mode, and he is frustrated. He's incredibly frustrated. Where he is aggravated now. He's kind of crapped himself, and he just. And now he's going to take another swing at Corbin. He's trying to like push his way out. That's what it seems like.
why Corbin? What did he do?
Bring him in the door. All right, so Corbin, he's gonna roll a 10 on your team. He's gonna hit you for 9 damage.
Hey Corbin, you're dead again.
Then he's gonna hit you for 14 more damage.
I'm dead.
And then, as he's moving past you, he's gonna get an opportunity to attack for all 3 of you guys. So the only one that's not gonna get an opportunity to attack is Nightbane. So go ahead and roll a d20 and add your.
That first one.
Okay, so you're gonna bite him. You can't do. You're gonna have to call that before.
What do you mean?
Have to hit a multi-attack.
I didn't mean to hit the multi-attack, but it's the first one.
Oh yeah, certainly it's the first one.
Oh no. Okay, logically it would be the second one. Yeah, that makes sense. Either way, that hits.
You would have said it was the second one. Whatever. All right. So.
Would not have said it was.
He's gonna roll 14 on his 14, so he's gonna take 12 more damage. He is like crying as you guys.
How is this bitch still alive?
He's a mongoloid. What do you want? Still, what would you like to do?
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. Okay.
Damn
Can
right.
you do that on a kind of bonus action? Can you cast that?
It's a reaction.
Opportunity to. Okay. Awesome. And you're going to.
That was the 20.
Okay. You're rolling for 20 damage, and he just like falls. He crumbles on the. How would you like to do this?
We killed him.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna like step over him and walk over to his uncle.
Okay, so as you're casting Hellish Rebuke though to end combat, how would you like to finish him off?
Oh.
Burst him to flames.
I just say it's better this way, and I could been being subservient to this bastard, and then I just kind of at the epicenter of his like chest, I just kind of blast and
straight through,
knock him down. Yeah.
He crumbles on the floor. You hear him go. Falls down dead, and now he is.
I can only imagine KJ's response to all this.
Yeah, you guys, yeah. All right, so and I am gonna tell him you killed.
No.
All right, so what would you guys like to do? You've now ended combat. What would you like to do?
I morph back to you.
Or is it over?
It's
You're
over.
out of battle now.
Okay.
Someone wants to loot a body.
Yeah, I morph into human. I rush to his body, and I loot him.
That's my line.
Fuck you.
Alright, so go ahead and change your, you want to stay in?
No, I turn back into that, and I rush to his body and loot it.
Okay.
Wait, which one did you say you were going to?
Well, the other guy's not dead.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Right, so I'm gonna go to the shopkeeper.
He's not. Is he dead?
No, he's up.
Shopkeeper,
Yeah.
Shopkeeper's not dead.
I would like to roll for intimidation.
Alright. I want to know what I got off the body.
Okay, I will get to you in just a minute. Alright, so he has... Okay. Alright, so, hang on just 1 second. Theodorm, I will move you down.
Mm-hmm.
And we will talk. Okay, so as you moved and now looted his body, let me see. Alright, so what you find is, on his body, you see like this like little hood. It looks to be a black executioner's hood. He's got about two silver in his pocket, some lint,
and that's about it. Would you like to share that with the group, or would you like to keep it to yourself?
What's the hood?
It's a black executioner's hood. It's like what they would pull over their head if they were going to kill somebody with an axe.
Oh, but nothing special about it?
Nothing that you can see, no.
Alright, I'll take the 2 silver and just... I don't care if everybody knows.
Okay. Alright, so we'll move you back up. So as Serdorum has picked up the items that was found on man's
He didn't have
body,
shit, guys.
he's willing to share what he.
Oh, I'm not
found
sharing
on-
it. I'll just let you know I got 2 silver off his body.
Are you kidding me?
What crevice did you pull it from?
Oh, you know.
Well, since I'm behind the counter now, I want to see if there's any weapons or anything around.
So Beldwrath is now like shaking his hands in complete fear. He's like, take what you want. Take what you want. Just leave me alone.
Hey, you remember
Let me
that
live."
that amulet you told me about? I want that.
Okay. It's like he kind of like points off and kind of points back in the back room. Would you like to go search that room?
Yes, I would.
He's pissed his pants now. He is totally afraid.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
why
cast
he's going-
Mage Hand.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and give him the great sword and the conjured great sword, and tell him if he wants to use the fake sword for anything, he's more than welcome.
So while they're checking that out, I'm gonna loot the cash register.
Okay.
Yeah, was there anything behind the counter worthwhile?
Oh. You guys are a bunch of greedy.
Listen.
Good God. Alright, so hang on. Let's do this in order. Serdorum, I'm gonna pull you back down and let you know what you found, and then come back one at a time. Just 1 second. Alright, good God. Okay, so he hands you kind of like a circlet of blasting. That's what he tells you. Circlet of blasting. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Badass.
Go and search that in D&D Beyond and what you found. All right.
How do you spell that?
You're not in that channel anymore.
Who's not? I
You're
know.
not if he's-
I know. I sorry, I was thinking out loud. Boop. There it is.
Okay.
Oops, wrong dice. Ooh, crit 20. Oh, it's headwear. Damn it. I just want to say we are awful people.
Not our shining moment, admittedly.
I was trying to trade, and you're the one who freaking went and attacked him right away.
My bad.
Well, now you can go ahead. He's got a bunch of stuff laying around. Now's the time to go ahead and grab it.
It's just. It just doesn't feel quite right, you know?
My understanding, he had to attack us. We were defending ourselves, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's what we're gonna claim for sure, but I'm still gonna need a little extra booze to sleep tonight.
I got a meat pie for you.
I think that might give me a little too swifty. Yeah. I have my rhubarb, but thanks.
So that amulet, you wanna tell us what it does?
I'm sorry. What did you? Oh, he's not here anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you are here. What did you say?
I said, so that amulet, you want to tell us what it does?
It's a circle of blasting. Basically, it allows me to do a D20 plus 5 damage.
Nice.
I think.
So
Oh,
he had
no.
300. Go ahead.
It says spells attacks. When you make oh no, okay, it's based off Scorching Ray. So it allows me to cast Scorching Ray with plus 5, excuse me. Whatever Scorching Ray is.
So I stole 350 gold from the cash register. No, I'm sorry, 349. I left him 1 gold.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Right. A man's got to eat. So.
Left him just enough to buy a man meat pie.
That's why I said we're already this deep into it. If you want some potions or something, go ahead and grab what we can after we run out the door.
Yeah, we're gonna find fucking guards outside or some shit. I guess while we're standing around, you should heal up Corbin just in case.
Alright. When he gets back, I can do a prayer of healing. It'll hit everybody.
Sounds
We're about
fantastic.
to go to sleep, aren't we?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but we don't know.
The mansion or something. Oh, yeah, because we don't know what's waiting for us outside. True.
I like how
I
he
guess
finally
true.
has a token for him.
All right, so sorry, a second. So Sylvan wanted to go upstairs, so she's gonna move way up there.
Is there a list of what all he has? Like, if I walk around, I don't want to take anything.
Yeah, you can look and you can see basically everything under 25 gold as far as weapons and armor.
Alright.
Okay.
Kind of items on that.
Okay.
General store.
That's right. I've already seen all this stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up 20,000 sprigs of mistletoe.
He doesn't have that many of them. He has one of each.
A plethora of mistletoe, whatever.
Okay, so you grab a handful of mistletoe, and it seems to be like 4 of them, and you don't see any more.
Sounds good. I have 7 now.
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Hey, John, while we're sitting around waiting, I'm going to cast a prayer of healing.
Okay.
That hits. Let's see. It's a 2d8, and I'm trying to see how many it hits. Everybody that I can see.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna need that.
Including the shop owner?
No, I might as well heal him up after what we did to him.
Nah, fuck him.
Nah, heal him.
All right, I got a 7 and a 4 with my +2. There you go.
Okay.
So hit everybody for 13.
Okay, so I'm gonna give 13 points. Everybody is pretty well healed with the exception of Corbin, who's at 14 of 17. Okay. So are you healing the shop owner?
Yeah, I can heal him. That's fine.
Okay.
Why not?
Oh, I also pick up a flask of holy water.
Okay.
And casually slip it in your pocket.
Take whatever you want. Just leave me alone. Let me live. You guys like to do? Would y'all like to leave, or you like to go somewhere else? Sylvie.
I want to hand him my fake. I want to hand him my fake great sword.
Okay, so
And see if he does anything with it.
Okay. Sorry, he's apprehensive to take it. He thinks this is some kind of trick, like you're trying to kill him. And so, like, did you hand it to him? He reluctantly takes it, and kind of his arms kind of flop down to the floor.
Then I unconjure the sword. Fuck that guy.
I have Dark One's blessing. So since I reduced the dude's hit points to 0, I also get 6 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add that.
So you are healed up to 17, and you're gonna add 6 to that, right? What are you? Sorry.
Well, technically, I have 13 temporary hit points right now because I did my other thing.
Okay.
So I have 17 and then 13 temporary on top of that.
I'm gonna add because Nightbane healed you, and I didn't do that. So plus 13 temporary. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to continue heading upstairs?
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
Okay. So as Nightbane and Sylphine just head up the steps, what would the rest of you guys like to do? Dagny, you're giving the stink eye over to Buildrath. And he seems very apprehensive, like he's trying to get out the door. What do you guys like to do?
I tie him up. I have a rope. I happen to find.
I'll conjure a rope. I'm gonna conjure a rope that he can tie him up with.
No, there's one on the floor. I'll use it.
With his own rope.
Get it?
So Corbin conjures a rope, and he kind of like holds it out for Saradorum, and Saradorum's like, "No, fuck you, I got this." Picks up a rope, and so now Corbin, your rope is looking pretty sad. It's kind of hanging in your hand, and Saradorum
What do you
walked
wanna do?
over and got essentially put a grapple on Buildrath and tie him up with a rope, and he really starts screaming now, like,
Ooh, I gag him.
"Help!" Okay, what would you like to do?
Did I gag him?
Okay, so as you move this over, like a tear kind of falls down his and he's just murmuring. Okay. All right, Sylphine and Nightbane, as you guys head upstairs, you notice that this is kind of just like a loft area. There are some like chests and stuff kind of laying around, some boxes. What would you guys like to do?
Check them
The
out.
chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are digging through a majority of the chests, you don't really see anything of value. I mean, other than your just general store items. But you guys kind of look in a special box and move it down.
Oh fuck! Should have went up with him.
Fuck it, just loot the shop.
Owner, do we have control over rhythm?
No, I mean he's not in here, so I don't know if you can get him here. You can try. I guess you can. You just gotta have the right thing.
Oh, wrong button. Ah, shit. Fuck. I need to grab something from YouTube real quick.
Okay.
I cast message on both of them and ask them if they found any maps.
I'll just say out loud, nah.
No.
All right.
Okay.
So since you guys are out upstairs, Corbin, you don't really hear a response. You kind of hear a muffle a little bit, but you can't tell what the answer was. Since you communicated telepathically and they didn't.
You dumbasses.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll say it telepathically too.
Alright, so as you guys return and respond in telepathic message, no, you both feel kind of silly for saying that out loud. Now it makes perfect sense.
So secret.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
I already did that.
I was. Did I give you permission to do that? Can you do that?
We can just do it, I guess.
Oh, neat.
The old man. I want
Okay.
to look at him in the eye and tell him he saw nothing. And if he can't see something, we'll come back and kill him.
Okay. Roll a intimidation check with advantage.
As he's tied up
Yeah,
in gags.
I rolled a 5.
You fucking roll again because you have
Oh my
advantage.
gosh.
You got an advantage.
Alright.
You roll a second time.
And lie this time.
Can I take a help action?
11 that time.
What'd you get?
An 11.
Okay. So he's like both of his eyes are just watering up, and he's kind of like snotting. He's kind of like shaking his head like like he's completely nodding, and he understands that if he ever says anything, you're gonna come back and find him.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Anything
I'm
else
ready
you'd
to
like
leave.
to do?
Did someone just leave?
I got Sylphine, Corbin, Nightbane, Dagna left. What up with Dagna?
Alright, well, it's okay. He'll figure it out. Let's go.
As we walk out, I cast Mage Hand, untie him, and I send him a message saying, "We're serious about that. The death of your nephew is on you."
Okay.
Please. Roll an intimidation check.
I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it. He can take it however he wants.
So is there anything special your mage hand is doing?
It's just untying him.
Give him a little tap on the rump.
No smoking.
It's just a gesture of mercy.
So he is clearly pissed his pants. He is absolutely afraid of you guys, and he's just kind of looking down like he totally, completely did and robbed, and like he doesn't know what he's going to do. He kind of like tries. I'll pay for that. Did you guys leave? What would you guys like to do?
Say what's up to what? Or actually, say hi to Mark, and say, hey,
Alright.
where's the crib at, or where's your house at, rather? Damn.
So you guys walk out in the
Where's the
street.
crib
Mark's
at?
there. He says, "You guys find everything you needed."
We did.
We certainly did.
Right.
One could say
With a
that.
snicker. Yes, we are.
Sylphane, how long does the extra hit points last you?
Let's see. One of them is an hour. Let's see the other one. The false life is 1 hour, and the dark one's blessing is. It doesn't say. Let me see. I'll have to Google that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So just so you guys know, after combat, somewhere around 30 minutes has passed, and so Ismark kind of just leaning up against the post, and he's like, "All right, if you guys like to follow me to my manor." Kind of looks at Dagda, and he's like, "Especially you, big boy. You guys like to follow him to the manor?"
Yep.
Sure.
I want to push Dagman in front of me.
You what?
I said I want to push Dagman in front of me so he leads the way.
No, fuck you.
All right.
I'm gonna try to walk like next to Dagman and say like, so like, what are you thinking about him? Like, what are you feeling? Like, where are we at with this? Do you need advice?
So the kid runs up behind him, and as you know, you guys are you're kind of following Ismark. He goes right this way. So you start heading down the street to the south, and the kid runs up to Ismark and he goes, "I can't believe my parents sold me for pie." He's like, "Oh, it's a sorry thing, lad." And he kind of turns to you guys and he says, "By the way, I don't know if you guys have any of that man meat pie. Let's give a stern warning. Don't eat the pie. You eat that pie, all you can think about is man meat. Man meat will be on your brain everywhere you go. You will be thinking about just another way to get man meat in your mouth. Whatever you do, don't eat the pie. Okay?
you guys are walking south. He starts walking south. And you guys are following. Is that correct?
Yes, I would
Yes.
like
Yeah.
to ask Ismark if he has a cousin Buck.
Buck.
Yeah. If you don't know the reference, it's fine.
I don't know the reference. I don't know
It-
what you're referring to.
It's the accent you're using for him to talk.
Cool.
I wanna ask Ismark about the castle and the granny.
Okay. All right. So is you guys are walking south. He kind of looks over his shoulder as you ask him, not in third person. Go ahead and ask him.
Ismark, hey homo. What can you tell us about that old lady who sells the pies?
Kind of like it's a homo.
We don't shame here. I'm sorry about
Homo
that.
sapien. Sorry.
It's a sign of great respect.
He kind of like boasts his chest out a little bit. He's like, oh, well, the castle there is where the Strahd lives. Gotta get my sister out of here just as quickly as possible. Don't know much about the hag, but I know she sells man-meat pie, and it just ruins everyone's appetite in town. Everywhere they go, all they talk about is man-meat. Hey, have you seen my man-meat? Give me some man-meat. Man-meat this, man-meat that. Don't eat the pie, okay? That's all I know really about the hag.
So I ask him if he's ever had the pie, and then I look at Dogma.
I've not had any man-meat pie, but I've had some man-meat. You catch my drift, and kind of winks at Dagman.
It's a damn good thing I'm no man, fuckers.
Not a man. Are you a married?
I'm a dwarf, you dof.
Why, I tell you a secret if you want to hear it. There's a reason why I like dwarves. My cock looks bigger in their hands. Kind of winks at you. You guys are walking down to the south. And you guys are following him. They say, "Oh, this way." And as you walk past the house right here, Theodorum, roll a perception check for me.
That is a 19.
So as you're walking past this house, you hear a loud moaning.
Mhm.
It's a woman. Seems to be a woman crying, and she's just crying. Gertrude!
We're just gonna continue walking. We're not dealing with that shit.
So as you guys are walking past this house to your left, you do hear a lot of moaning and crying going on just to the house to your left. On the house to your right, you kind of just hear some ruffling and some scraping, but you don't. You're not really sure what that
I'll be
is.
up here for a while.
What do you guys like to do? Do y'all like to keep following Ismark to the south? Oh, this way.
Yep.
Follow me.
Yeah.
You ready for bed?
I love your labeling tactics, Corbin.
All right. Then retarded his uncle.
What do you need me to do?
All right. So, you guys want to keep following Ismark? You want to
Yes.
investigate the house on your right? Investigate
Nope.
the house on your left? What do you guys like to do?
I'm thinking
Just follow the
I
fag.
don't
Hey, just bring my character along. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
know. Okay.
So as you guys are walking down to the south, anything else you guys want to do while you're walking?
I just want us to hurry up and be there.
How far away are the houses?
How far away are you from the house?
Yeah, how far away from each house am I?
I mean, the
Basically, I'm
house-
wondering if they're within 30 feet. If I cast, detect magic, am I gonna find anything?
Okay, so as you're walking past this house right here, let's see, you're about 5 feet from the entrance on the one side. Excuse me, you're about 20 feet from the entrance on one side, 20 feet from the entrance on the other side. Can you see that
All right.
indicator?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect magic and see if anything pops up.
Okay. In the house to your right, you don't really notice anything, but you do kind of feel like a little ping in your mind. the house on your left.
Oh,
So real quick, there's no way for me to just cast the detect magic. Like there's not a cast button on D&D Beyond. Is there a reason for that?
I think it's just kind of like a cantrip. You don't really have a spell slot for that.
Okay.
well, is it a level 1 spell or is it a cantrip?
No.
It's a level 1.
It's a trait, isn't it?
It's a level 1. It's a ritual.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so basically you can cast that as many times as you want, and as a ritual you kind of wave your hands around, and it takes a little bit. So I have to pull up your little thing here. Hang on. So detect magic level spell. All right. So yeah, you kind of use it at will, but it does take up to 10 minutes to do. Would you like to do that?
It's up to 10 minutes if I concentrate on it. But can I move while I'm doing that?
You can, but you're waving your hands around, and you're gonna get left behind. If that's what you want to do. That's fine with me. That's what you wanna do.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. I'll be left behind a little bit. I don't care.
Okay, so in your mind, you feel like this little ping kind of go off to the house on the left, where there seems to be a moaning coming from the door, but it's kind of echoing out into the street. As the rest of you guys are headed forward, Ismark says to you, "We're almost there. It's right this way." You guys like to do? Y'all continue following him, or
Which house is it? Can you ping it on the map?
sure? The house right here is. I'm sorry. This one right here.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let everyone know that I detect something in that house. If they want to do something,
Okay.
something
sure.
magical in that house. If they want to just keep going, I'm fine with that.
What would you like to do?
I just look in the. I think I'll look in the window.
Okay. So as you walk up to the window, you hear a moaning sob that just floats through the still gray streets. It's coloring your thoughts with just sadness. Sadness flows from this two-story house, and as you kind of look inside, roll a perception check.
That's gonna be an 11.
Okay. So inside, it's kind of hard to see. It's really dusty. You see this woman kind of clutching this item and just crying in the corner.
I
I'll
want
knock
to go
on
look
the
and see
door.
what item it is.
Okay. So Sylphine, you're gonna walk up to the door. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. So and Nightbane, what did you say?
I said I want to see what kind of item she's clutching.
You can't see that right at the moment.
Okay.
She's looked in the window. Unless she wants to share that information with you. So Sylphine, what would you like to do? Front door.
I'm just gonna knock on the door.
All right. So as you knock on the door, all of a sudden the moaning, sobbing, just kind of stops, and you hear through the other side of the door a voice say,
Who are you? What do you want? Well, why are you here? Why don't you leave alone? Go away.
Hi. I'm not trying to bother you or anything. You sounded bereft. I was wondering if there was anything we could do to help.
So she kind of responds back to you.
He's taking her. He's taking her. She's gone. She's gone. My sorrow. Why her?
Who?
Ooh, go away.
Maybe we can help. Where did he take her?
I don't know. You're Gertrude. Gertrude.
What would you like to do? Been doing this. Go ahead.
Ma'am, if you you don't have to, of course, but if you want to open up, I'd like to talk to you and see if I can help you and help her, help Gertrude.
All right. So she kind of clutches the thing that she's holding kind of looks, says, she was a baby when she was born.
Oh no shit.
Now she's absent when she's gone.
I asked her if she would like a meat pie.
She doesn't seem to be interested in.
Okay, I don't have any. I was just asking.
Okay.
I'd like to just go, like, kneel down and just try to comfort her, and then so I can look and see what she's holding.
Okay. So do a investigation. I'm sorry, perception check for me.
Okay. 18.
Okay. So as you are looking, and I'm gonna do this, I'm assuming everybody else has come inside. Did you guys follow her inside?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you look down, you see this
I'm staying close behind.
tattered, ugly ass looking doll. I have a picture of that. Just 1 second. She seems to be clutching that like it's her baby. And it seems like she's kind of just rocking back and forth as. I'll get the picture of it real quick.
Is it just me, or does the music really set the mood?
Andrew's the one that set the music, so I don't know if you guys can see that picture. I just sent you one. Y'all see that?
I haven't seen one pop up.
No.
Nope.
I'm sorry, I sent the wrong one. Boop. There we go.
I'll do it.
So she's clutching.
Holy
this
shit.
doll,
Oh.
and you know, she just kind of doesn't want to let it go, and she just to be sobbing and moaning over this doll, and she says just very quietly to you, Sylphine, says, I can see her face.
You can see her face?
My Gertrude. My Gertrude, he took her.
So can I look around for, like,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, while you're, trying to talk to her, can I look around for clues, seeing if anyone, took anything or stuff?
That's a good idea. See if there's any valuable clues.
Yeah. All right, let's try and do an investigation check. Dagna? Okay. Let's see what you roll. Hang on.
18. You got an 18.
And I got +1, so 19.
Okay, so as you're looking around this house,
My nigga.
It's almost kind of like, yes, there's stuff here, but it's kind of like a hoarder has lived in this area. It's like a lot of stuff just kind of piled up and shacked up. It doesn't seem to be anything really of value. It seems as if, just kind of as you're looking and digging through this stuff, like everything you're touching, it makes you feel dirtier and dirtier. Like everything you pick
Ooh.
up, it's got dust and dirt on it, and it's very dingy. It's very stale in here. It's like someone has lived in this room for a very, very, very long time. You are kind of noticing, though, the legs of something hanging out on a shelf.
What do you mean by legs?
Like a little doll-looking thing, kind of like legs hanging out.
Okay.
Hey, I pointed out and asked somebody to retrieve it.
I go and grab it.
Okay, Saradorum, you walk over and grab this item?
Yep.
Okay, so as you pick up this item off the shelf, it seems
Lucky I
to
couldn't
be
reach it.
like a little doll that has a pull string on the back of it.
Because those existed.
So it's a little pull string doll.
There's a snake in my boot.
Tattered legs, kind of dirty hair. It's kind of like a Raggedy Ann dog. I don't know if you've ever seen a Raggedy Ann doll. It's got like little orange hair and button
They're
eyes.
gingers.
I know.
There's some ginger hair, and it's kind of like a, Go look up Raggedy Ann doll. That's like I'm not describing it.
All right,
What would you like to do?
I cast detect magic on it.
Okay, as you cast detect magic, this thing just glows.
Ooh,
It's going all over.
beautiful.
Does anybody have a
Shh, calm down. Any particular school of magic?
It seems to be necromancy.
Ooh, nice.
I walk over there, snatch it out of his hand, and pull the string.
Oh, you.
All right, so as you gonna let him do that, or you gonna?
Yeah, I'll let him do it, I guess.
All right, so as he picks up the string, it like kind of turns its head and looks to you, Sir Dorum, and it says, "I love you."
Oh, fuck. All right. Oh, I don't know what to do. I kind of look surprised at it.
I suggest pulling the string again.
Alright, I pull it again. Let's go, baby.
You pull the string a second time. You can kind of feel it almost kind of like slipping out of your hand a little bit, like it's trying to move towards Sir Dorum, but it's not. Kind of like a Toy Story where it's dead when you're looking at it. So it says out loud, "I really love you." Like,
Am I allowed to conjure up a pearl worth 100 gold? It's a component for a spell.
you cast a spell that requires concentration to use a spell that requires an item. Is that what you're asking?
Well, no, I'm asking if I can do my conjuration. If I can conjure up a pearl worth 100 gold pieces. It's not going to consume it. It's just going to. I just need it as a component.
That is a really. What are you trying to cast with it? What spell?
I'm trying to cast Identify.
Okay. So as I'll give it to you.
Okay. It says you choose one object they must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magical item or some other magic imbued item, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it's requires attunement to use or how to change it or how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Okay. So you as you cast a spell over this thing, it seems to be glowing. I'm assuming you move over to it. You have to be.
It's 11-minute cast time too, just so you know.
Okay. So while he's working on that, anything else you guys want?
I'm gonna tell everyone, hey guys, I'm gonna cast Identify before we start summoning up some demonic being.
Okay. Well,
That's cool. I'll just hold it there.
I'm gonna investigate.
While you wait.
While we're waiting, I want to take a look around the back side of the house. Any other rooms or anything?
Okay, so as you're looking on the back side of the house, roll a perception check.
Okay.
How many?
15.
Okay, so you're looking around, just around the place. You do see like a bowl of porridge. Not really anything to eat but porridge in this house. You don't see really any items of value, of course, of any kind.
I'm looking for clues, John. Clues. Valuable clues.
Yeah. You don't really see anything interesting that stands out to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep trying to get her to say something intelligible, like, "Hey, tell me about Gertrude. Who is he?"
It's clearly a she.
Or who's the he that took her?
So she kind of looks at you. She kind of like starts like like you're dumb. Like you don't know. That look. She's like,
No, you
He lives
cunt.
in the castle.
who are you?
I'm a traveler. I don't know how I found myself here, but sure seems like there's a lot of crazy stuff happening.
I
just wanna help if I can.
invite you into my house. So
Weird.
You can't be one of his. It's the devil Strahd. He took her. Get her back. Get her back.
I ask her if
Find my Gertrude.
Jesus. Ask if I ask if Strahd did this.
Asked and answered.
Clearly.
She nods her head at you, like where she's wiping her eyes and just kind of like wiping the snot from her face and just kind of sinking down on the floor as she holds, this doll between her fists. She's pushing it to her chest, and she kind of looks at you, and you can kind of get a better look at her now. She's had like this cloak over her face this whole time, and she kind of turns and looks at you still.
I want to lean over and say, "Hey, pretty girl, can you take that hood off so I can get a better look at you?"
God.
There we go. All right, I knew you would get to it.
So as you kind of look at her, she kind of looks at you and locks eyes with you, and she gets all serious for just a minute. And she says, "Will you find her and bring her home?"
I tell her I can for a price.
Oh no, okay. I'll do it for free. How
I'll
long has
pull
she
him
been gone?
away. Let's go.
I think it's been 16 minutes.
3 days she's been gone. Can you find
Said
my
three
Gertrude?
3 days.
3 days.
Are you
She's
sure?
never been outside before.
Why?
Nah.
I kept her here, and she left.
She left of her own choice. How did she leave if he's not allowed in?
Like she's not even considered this at this point. Like she's not even thought about that. Like you're making a good point for her. So take a special note of that.
Okay.
She's saying to herself. She's kind of just like she just busts out crying, like.
Oh no.
What the fuck did you do?
She looks at you and she gets all serious again, and she says, "Find my Gertrude!" And she like hands you the doll that she's holding on to, and she says, "Here, take this. My Gertrude will be looking for this."
Hey, nice find.
Little doll.
Identify as done.
All right.
Yes.
On the hem
Finally.
of the dress,
It
the
is
hem of the
a
dress
ding sound.
says, on the hem of the dress of this doll, it says, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." A Blinsky. Is no fun, is no Blinsky. I'll put it in chat.
Huh.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna get to Corbin and what he's identified on this other doll that's was sitting on the shelf that Andrew just went and picked up.
Because that was a good idea. Thanks, Dagna.
Okay, so this is what's on the tag. Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
Hey,
That's
don't
it.
hate.
All right, so anything else you guys want to do before we investigate this doll?
No, we want to know what the doll's about.
Yeah.
Yep, I want to know what I did when I pulled the stringy.
You gonna pull the string again?
No.
No, not quite.
All right, so Corbin, I'm gonna pull you down just real quick, and I'll tell you all about that.
All right.
Anybody else wondering what that Blinsky is?
I mean,
Yeah, like is it
clearly.
like was it the doll that she had before? Where she's like, this is like a second-rate doll? Like,
That's a good point.
yeah.
I wonder if we can tear it open.
I mean, that's a method.
Well, if we do find her, it might be a way to show her that we came from her mom or from
Okay.
her house.
Okay, I won't tear it open.
Go back.
Yeah, she might not like that.
I cast Mage Hand to pull the string.
Fucking hate you.
What do you fucking do?
So as you pull the string of this doll says, like, looks at Andrew and like it's almost like you can feel Agnes. She's pulling her way out of her hand, trying to get to Saradorum.
I love you so much. I want to wear your skin.
Nah, fuck that. I cast create fire on the doll.
Wait. Okay. It's a hex doll. It's got a soul trapped in it. Can anybody do anything with anything like that before we burn it? If not, let's burn it.
Mother.
Can we
Not
talk?
at this level.
What's that?
Can we talk to the soul? Or is it just
You
trapped
try.
in there?
You can try.
My fire is about to leave my hand. Make your decision
Alright,
quickly.
I want to try and talk to the soul first.
Okay. Go ahead and talk to it. What do you want to say?
Okay. I want to say, can we help you?
Okay. So.
As it's trying to wear my skin. Yes.
it's a
Yes. Let's
doll
help
that's-
it.
It's a doll that's just kind of laying there.
I'm trying to make us some money. Calm down.
Do you want to pull the string to get a response, or you want to just say that?
Pull the string to get a response.
Use the mage hand.
Oh.
As you-
Hey, hold on, real quick. Can I ask a question? Is this considered a humanoid?
No, it's considered a doll.
So is it an item then?
It's an item, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a hexed item.
All right. So you want to pull the string and get a response? Or you want to burn it?
It's up to y'all. I say take a vote on it.
Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's just
I just want to pull the string.
Oh, well, if nothing bad's gonna happen, let's keep going.
Oh yeah, let's pull the string some more.
Yeah, let's pull the string
Alright.
some more.
Well, okay, how about we put a ban on string pulling, and then just keep it with us.
Fine, I'll put it in my bag.
Okay.
Okay.
You put it in your bag.
Sure.
You guys want to keep moving?
Yes, we do.
Yep.
All right. So
I'm just gonna make her promise again that we're gonna get her girl back and get her Gertrude. Oh, and
Hey,
yeah,
get
actually-
directions.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. What is your name? So when she asks, if she asks, then I'll be able to tell her.
she kind of looks at you and Mary, my name is Mary.
I would
Get
say
my
Madberry.
Gertrude. Get my Gertrude back.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to do before you head back out?
Nope. I get the heck out of this house.
All right. So as you guys walk back out of the street, you see that Ismark has walked down the street. He didn't realize that you guys weren't with him, so now he's turned back around and he's heading back your direction. He's like, oh, sorry, I got lost. Sorry about that. Are you guys ready to go? We're gonna get up to my house now.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. As you guys are walking down the street towards the house, he kind of points over right in front of you to this larger house right in front of you, and it's a weary-looking mansion. It's squatting behind rusty iron fences. The iron gates are kind of twisted and torn, and the right gate lies just like cast aside, like something has just pulled it off the hinges and thrown it down. And the left gate kind of swings lazily in the wind. Shuddering squeal and clang of gates repeats with a mindless precision. Weeds choke the ground and press up with the minutes against the house. And against the walls, the growth has been trampled down to create a path about kind of the whole manor, like something has been running around the manor. Seems like heavy claw marks has stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell that fires have kind of assailed the mansion. Not a plane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. They all are broken out. All the windows are now barred on the other side with planks, and each one has marked on it stains of some kind of evil omen. So he says to you, right this way. Kind of gestures you to come up to the front door. What do you guys like to do?
I lean in towards him and say, oh, what a lovely place.
I'm gonna stick to the back.
Okay. So as he's walking in front of you, Serdorum, he said, tell you what, I'll let you go any way in the mansion. Get me a date with that dwarf.
Anything for you, buddy. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys are. Oops. Sorry. stuff with me I'm not supposed to. Alright, so you guys are walking down towards the house. Move you all down. Ismark goes up and he just kind of like leans you over to the, or kind of gestures towards the front door. He walks up to the front door and he knocks on it, and you hear on the other side,
Who is it?
and you hear Ismark say, "It's me, Irina. I have company." Like, so she kind of cracks open the door, and you guys each get a look at her face. Gotta find it real quick. All right, sorry. Colors, changes. All right, so you gotta get a look at her.
Oh, what a
Very
badass.
beautiful, beautiful woman on the other side.
Ooh.
And she says, "Quick, get inside." So she ushers you guys inside. You want to follow inside?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Leading the
I
way.
push my way to the front.
Yeah, no, I fight you for that.
All right. So everybody seems to be interested. It's a date with her sister. Dagna, I don't know if I would go.
Oh,
with you.
as I walk past Ismark, I say, "You give me a date with her, I'll give you a date with him."
Fuck you.
Damn it.
I beat you.
So as you guys get inside, you go into the manor. Everybody steps in, and the door. Irina kind of closes the door behind you. The interior of the mansion is very well furnished, yet the fixtures show sign of a great wear. Noticeable oddities are kind of boarded up. Windows and the presence of holy symbols at every. The burgomaster is in a side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilted flowers and a faint odor of decay. So on the side there, you have this coffin. Seems to be in that area. Sorry, if you guys are private messaging me, it's funny.
I lean over to Corbin and whisper, "Would it be rude if I tried to loot the body?"
What body? Yes, it would be
The
weird.
coffin
Is my volume too low?
decayed.
Is that what you're saying? My input volume's too low. Can you guys hear me?
It seemed like it got low, a little bit low.
Oh, but John, can I do that? Will that do anything?
No, you can't. You can't do that on another player.
Oh. Oh well.
All right, so that would be funny though. I know where you would take that. Honestly, I'd love to allow that. But can't do it.
Hey, you're the DM, sir.
So you guys move inside. Irina like looks at Cody inside, and he kind of runs in and hugs Irina.
Oh, you got replaced.
Like, yeah, and he's like kind of nuzzling his way into her arms and stuff. And he says,
Bismarck says I can live with you. Is that true?
he says,
Cody, I'm so sorry. We need to leave. What am I gonna do? No, I have to figure something out. Maybe you can go live with Mary. Mary? I don't want to live with Mary. She's a creepy old lady. Oh, Cody, she's not that bad.
"You guys like to do?"
I
Wrong
wrap
way.
my arms around Cody and snap his neck. And say, "Done with that. Don't have to worry."
Like to try that?
No, I don't really want to do that.
Alright. That would be
Let's
fucked up.
continue our questioning.
We've already killed a retard, so why not? Alright, so what would you guys
Hard for
do?
the
I think mentally challenged
asked
is
who
more
Mary
appropriate.
Yeah, what they know about Mary.
Alright, so Ismark kind of pipes in and he's like, "Oh, Mary is the woman up the street. We call her Mad Mary. She never stops moaning. About 3 days ago it started, but she's kind of a crazy lady anyway. She had a child, and she never lets her out of her house. I don't understand it. Honestly, nobody can come inside your house unless you invite them in. At least Strahd can't, so maybe that explains. I don't. She is a good mother, I will say." you guys like to do?
I'm gonna pull the doll out and pull the string again.
All right, so you pull out the doll and pull the string. She kind of like looks at you and then looks at Sarah Dorm, kind of like barely, slowly turns her head and.
If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you. Ha ha ha!
I want to lean over to Cody and say, "Hey, that looks like a pretty cool toy."
Oh.
Cody kind of looks at it and looks back at you and kind of like shakes his head and says, I don't want that.
I lean over towards Ismark and say, "What do you know about that?" Gesturing towards the doll.
He looks back at you, looks at the doll, looks back at you, and he says, "Never seen that before in my life."
Well, we found it at Mad Mary's, so.
Wait.
I want to cast Detect Magic again.
Okay. Detect Magic. Okay. Is there a? Okay, so I'll give you 11-minute or 10-minute timer on that. Anything you guys want to do when you?
Detect Magic. Detect Magic is just an action, and then it lasts for 10 minutes.
It says casting time 1 action plus 10 minutes, and then it lasts for 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
For the whole duration, I can detect magic.
Okay.
It says for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, but look at the casting time on the spell. It's casting time 1 action plus 10 minutes.
Mine doesn't say that. It says casting time 1 action.
It's because it's a concentration spell. I'm casting it the whole time.
Okay, all right. I'll go ahead and give it.
So
to you.
the time it takes for it to actually happen is an action, but while I'm casting and concentrating, it lasts for 10 minutes.
All right, so you kind of feel this ping in Ismark's direction, and hanging on his side, you notice that the sword that he's wearing has this ominous glow to it. Also, kind of underneath his shirt, a little bit. You start to get something hanging off his chest underneath his shirt. But it seems like you're inspecting him a lot, so he kind of looks at Dagna. I'm sorry. So he looks at Dagna.
Why me?
Kind of
Make his
like
dick look big.
kind of gives you kind of like a kissy gesture and winks at you. All right. Anything else you guys like to do?
I want to go up to Irina
Okay.
and ask her, hey, so I hear that the whole reason that we're here is to help move you. I'm sorry that you're in that situation. What's that about?
So she says to you,
I don't know what happened really. All I remember is his ominous eyes. It just burns into your soul. I don't remember much. I'm sorry. But I do remember Strahd.
I asked her how she escaped from him the first time.
so she kind of looks at you and says basically the same thing.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I just remember his eyes.
Where did you turn up again? Were you just here? What's the last thing you remember about? Like, what was the first thing you remember?
The next thing I remember, I was sitting in the common room and my brother was shaking me and too. Don't remember much, just remember his eyes.
I asked her if she remembers his eyes outside the house or inside the house.
Well, I was walking to the general store to pick up some goods. I found him in the street. He just looked at me and stared me down. That actually happened twice.
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to ask her?
I want to ask what the other guy question, but if you don't want to, I can wait.
Ismark.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna ask Ismark, hey, do you know why my magic is different around in these parts?
So he kind of like looks at your floating hand and he's kind of inspecting it, and he kind of looks back at you and he goes, "I have a clue. Sorry."
Can I do a Arcana check on my mage hand?
Check.
While we're doing this, can we take a long rest? Because we can do like light stuff.
I think we'll just finish with that.
I'd recommend just kind of getting your getting all your information out that you'd like to do right now, and then we can get to that in just a second. Mage hand. Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead and you cast a mage hand. It's up for 10 minutes. Now, you are going to do an Arcana check on it.
Yeah, I just want to see if I recognize the effects of the spell at all.
Okay, so as you cast, I'm sorry. Go ahead and roll a d20 and do an Arcana check.
5 plus 6, so 11.
So as you roll an 11, I mean, it seems like something you'd be very familiar with. It's a conjuration cantrip. You know exactly how to cast it, exactly how to dismiss it. It follows your every thought and moving around. Everything you want it to do, will do. But other than that, it seems the same, with the exception of it's an undead hand instead of a magic blue one. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? You got any questions for Irina or Ismark?
I want to ask Ismark if there's been anyone else who has appeared here who's new to town lately, because, like, at least for me, I was, doing something like far away from here, and then I just showed up a few hours away from here, and this was just the first place of civilization that we found. But has there been any, like, other than vampire craziness, has there been any other stuff happening?
Okay, so he looks at you and responds, no, I can't say that I've seen anyone in the last few weeks, really. No one of note. I really just try to keep an eye on those Vistani. They serve the devil Strahd.
Who's that?
They alone are allowed to leave Belarovia, but no one else. The Vistani? The Vistani are the people, and I don't really trust them, but we've got to do something with Irina. And I think she's not really herself sometimes. She just kind of goes off in a daze. We've got to get them to the Vistani camp. I don't trust him, but maybe because he seems to leave them alone, he'll leave them too.
Hopefully.
Anything else you guys want to ask?
Yeah, I want to ask him how much gold is he planning on paying us?
Okay. Well, that's a good question. I will pay you everything I can. Everything that's in this house is yours. Anything that you want. Just help me get my sister out of here.
And then I want to explore the house for valuables.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask.
searching the house.
I want to ask him about the magical item I detected, his sword, and then whatever was under his shirt. Does that include those things?
It's a magical dildo.
Okay, so he kind of like
Made of cheese.
Dwarf size.
He says, my family sword. I would hate to part with it, but I tell you what, if you do what I ask you to do, then you can have it. It's got some magical properties. It makes you feel stronger when you swing it. As far as what's under my shirt, why don't you get your dwarf friend to ask?
Hey,
Yo,
hey,
Dad.
dwarf, get over
Yo,
here.
we need you, dog.
Dagnan, you want to do anything? Pull that string, buddy.
Oh, god damn it.
Take one for the team.
Oh my god. Alright, sorry. Alright, so you kind of you guys are kind of looking around. I'll try to take this one at a time. Basically, hang on just 1 second. Sylphine, can you roll a perception check?
Mm-hmm. That's a 13.
Okay, just 1 second. Okay. Any of you guys want to investigate? Is there anything y'all want to do?
Yeah, I wanna
look around.
investigate.
It's valuable.
I think everybody.
Everybody's interested in what kind of stuff is in this house, huh?
Yeah.
The only magical
so-
stuff is on him.
Hey, nothing's free. He offered.
Are you gonna stay together, or are you gonna move around?
I say let's do it together. That way we all know.
I'm gonna
How
sit
noble
there.
are you?
I'd say separate. I'd just start walking around.
Okay, just 1
I want
second.
to ask Irina if she wants some girl talk.
Okay, so she says, she says, I don't really know what you mean.
I mean, I'm new here, and I, like to get a little bit of lay of the land from another lady.
Huge trucks of land.
By lay of the
You
land.
don't have to, of course. Just
I'm trying to get. I don't think it's the right map. Hi, baby. How you doing?
No, hey.
I was talking to my wife there.
Oh, dang it.
All right. Thought I had the right. I guess I don't. Thought I had a thing of that. All right, whatever. So as you guys are, sorry, is there anything special you want to do? You wanted to talk to Irina, just one on one. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys, what do y'all want to do?
I pull him off to the side and ask him where the family vault is.
Vault. You don't have a vault. You're talking about valuables, and you might want to head into common room.
All right, that's where we're going.
That's where I'm headed.
Locking arms with homeboy and going on.
I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna investigate the room.
We're already there. We already investigated. Corbin, get in line, buddy.
I'd go the opposite way.
Good for you, buddy. Hey, by the way, can you go and make friends with homeboy?
Yeah.
What's his name? Ismark, please. Thank you.
We don't need anything that badly.
Yeah, we
need to
do.
know what's under that shirt.
Get to it.
Besides the third nipple.
All right, I'm trying to get a picture of the mansion up so you guys can invest. Give me.
All right. Meanwhile, I'm rolling an investigation check. That would be an 18. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
It's a 15.
Move this stuff out. All right, just 1 second. Yep. What that's all about. All right. I am going to.
Plus two,
get
that
you
means it's a
guys
7.
in, and we'll get Irina in there.
You're doing a great job.
Right.
Bah.
Bring all your players in. I'm sorry, I should have had this. Man, I didn't know if you guys were gonna head that. But you are here, and Baines.
In the future, John, if you tell us something's valuable in that direction, we're
Yeah,
going that
trust,
direction.
I wasn't going to. We got you in the village of Barovia, and how'd that map go? I gotta move over to the left side. Just a minute. Oh, here it is. All right, so I'm gonna move you guys into this map now. You should be able to see the bottom on that. Can you guys see that?
I only see black.
Blackness.
I bet you do.
Yeah, it is black.
You gotta move, guys. It's okay. It's in the bottom. Yeah, it's in the bottom
Okay,
right
there we
corner,
go.
guys.
Yeah, zoom out.
Yeah, I see.
See, there's a couple people put in.
What is
Philippine,
this?
you're here.
Oh shit, this is actually darkness involved. Woo! Probably shouldn't do that. That's cheating.
Nightbane. Is everybody there?
Yeah,
I
think so.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Isbar. Alright. Oh, Isbar's already on there. What am I missing? Am I missing anybody? Alright, so let me get our 2 people out.
Come on, Nightbane, get up here with me.
Okay.
You guys can move around at your leisure and come in our area, investigate. Sorry. Pulled that up for everyone. There we go. Damn it, that's aggravating. Alright.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Dude, windows are awesome in this game.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna stick Ismark following Dagner around. You guys alright, so the common room is on right as you walk in. There's past the staircase. You guys can go in there. Sylphine, you wanted to go with Irene. Go to the bedroom with you.
Oh, hey.
You guys,
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
where'd you guys like to go?
So,
Can I just crawl out the window?
I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, right?
okay.
Oh, hello. What's going on in here?
Hi. Hey, buddy. You're interrupting things.
Move it along. Be careful what window you crawl in, people.
Wait, super.
Oh. Dagna, you take one for the team up here, man?
Hey.
Wait. How does this work?
What?
Is this down? Are you down here? You come back in this room you're in, like the left bottom. Like, are these stairs?
Yeah, they look like stairs. But I mean, like,
Alright, sorry about that.
of course
it just goes. It doesn't go anywhere.
Well, yeah, because it goes upstairs. It's above the floor plan.
So, I can't go up there without permission, or what?
Well, it's a 2D map, so I mean, you're not gonna be able to get above a floor plan if you're.
Well, if there's stairs, I can't just walk through the wall and go to the other room.
Well, yeah, he
You think
didn't draw walls though. So I mean, like, you're able to go wherever you want.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah,
okay, I can just walk through walls.
Yeah, there's a door here.
I gotcha.
Door
I
there,
was walking. I was obeying the laws of
Physics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, don't care.
Still, are you there?
Yeah.
Sorry? What would you like to talk to Irene about?
Getting busy, apparently.
So your brother seems pretty interested in my friend. Does he tend to do that often, or?
Well, he's got a thing for dwarfs.
Yay me!
I guess we all have our thing, huh? Well, who could blame him? Very
Short and stout.
dwarves are lovely.
She, as you said that, she's not reaching her hand up towards her neck a little bit. She rubs her neck.
Well, okay. Can we not?
Are you okay?
What?
Just not to, I don't know, but you just seem to be reaching for your neck a lot.
Oh, she got bit.
Yeah, yes. She kind of like grabs her the collar of her jacket. She comes down.
I suggest you go.
She's got some puncture wounds in her
Ooh,
neck.
I bet she does.
Oh no.
I think he bit me.
Does it hurt?
Put some Neosporin on that.
It depends, but just I don't know. I just can't stop rubbing it.
I bet you can.
I'm gonna
I have that
like
problem
walk up. I'm gonna walk up to her and see if she'll let me like inspect the bite wound.
Oh, don't mind me. Just hanging out.
You,
Be a little more discreet.
up and do an investigation check.
Freaking. I just noticed she's peeping through the window. Yeah, whore.
Oh my gosh. That's a flat six.
I'm sorry. Do you guys want to do anything else?
Yes.
I don't want to do anything else but watch two.
I'm gonna conjure up a telescope. And I'm gonna inspect your neck from here.
Hey,
Okay.
her neck is above her belt, by the way.
So,
Oh, what?
so anyways, you kind of reach over and inspect your neck some more. You ran an inspection check in 10, right?
I roll a 6.
So you just see 2 puncture wounds, kind of like some kind of injury happened right on her neck, but you can't really tell much more than that.
Would you like me to take a closer look?
Hey, we're having a moment here.
Yeah, Andrew, come on, be more discreet.
Oh, my bad, dog. Here, let me, there we go. Here,
I wanna. Does your brother know about that? Has he seen that?
Yes, he has. He just tells me to stay indoors. Strahd can't come in to our house unless we invite him in. Yeah, he knows. But he's hopeful we can find someone to help me.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So, I mean, are you like afraid? Like, how are you feeling right now?
I am really scared. Strahd won't leave me alone. He's attached to me, and he just feel like he's watching me all the time. His eyes.
He's not the only one.
All right. So anyway, so we'll come back to you in just a minute. Is there anybody else?
wow, that a little spicy in that room. Where did you say
Come
the
outside and feel the heat?
where did you say the common room was? Can you ping it real quick?
Yeah, sure. Can y'all see letters on these as well, or just rooms? I don't think you guys can see the letters. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
So as you guys are doing that, I will say to you, Sil, that she says, my brother wants to take us to Valaki, but I desperately need help with something. All right, the common room is right here.
All right.
The one with a little bear rug in it. All right. Anybody else in there?
Oh, how dare you! I do an investigation check. I got a 11 plus whatever my investigation is. 2, so a 13. What do I see?
Okay, so as you are looking around, you kind of see above the mantle that there is a kind of like a family crest shield hanging up above
All
the
right,
mantle.
can't do shit with that.
You see that there seems to be this like a hunting room. There are animals, bear head on the wall.
I'm vomiting
bear
in the
skin on
corner.
ground. Okay. All right. Looks like Comfy Place is dead. What would you like to do?
There's nothing valuable in this room.
On the table, you do notice something, but you're not really sure what.
I investigate it closer.
Roll an investigation check.
That is a 13.
Okay. As you look on the table, you see kind of like a lockbox.
Did we scare her away? Oh, there she is. It's a lockbox, you say?
Yeah, you see a lockbox. Kind of has a family crest on it as well.
I attempt to open it, I guess.
Okay. It doesn't open. It's locked.
Just act magic.
Okay. So you as you cast detect magic, is that a 10-minute cast time or no?
It's a 10-minute duration, not a cast time though. It's just
Okay. So
cast.
as you cast it, you feel kind of a ping in your mind coming up from above you.
Ooh.
But there's not anything magic coming off the lockbox.
All right. Well, I slam it onto the ground and break it open.
Okay.
Strength check.
Yeah. So as you slam this thing down on the ground, it just makes a loud crash, and so Ismark walks in the room. He says, "What are you doing?"
I ask Ismark for a key to the lockbox.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're following Ismark inside.
No, he was in
Yes.
here the whole time.
I was already inside, remember?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
He just didn't move himself.
All right. So Ismark kind of like pulls out of his pocket. He says, "Oh, that's not even necessary. Here, let me open."
Oh,
As
well,
he opens
well thank you.
opens it, kind of goes in direction.
Fucking Corbin. Ooh, what's going on in here?
Nice.
Fucking gnomes.
All right. All right. So you three guys can kind of see what's inside. You see some very,
You bastard.
very valuable looking gems.
Oh.
These are very heavy looking.
How many are there?
There are 3. There's
One for each of us. There you go.
One yellow, one blue, one red.
I'll take the red.
No pearls.
What were-
Actually, I changed my mind. I'll take the yellow.
I'll take the blue.
Okay.
Corbin takes the red. I throw it out the window at him.
Man. Oh, there's another house over here.
Wait, what now?
It's the top. It's a different floor.
Oh, hey, there is another floor, Corbin.
Over there.
Yeah, so there's another floor. That's the second floor. So don't go up there yet.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
All right,
Oh,
so that's not really there. All right, so going back to Sylphine, anything you'd like to do?
Well, based on the last thing you said, I'm just gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask, what do you need help with before we head out?
As you came into the quarters, you saw my father's body. I don't have a picture of it, but if you kind of like picture this not as a table, but as a casket, not with chairs, just stuff around it. Sorry about that. But
The interesting thing to
says-
do with a casket.
says
I'm hungry.
before we leave, I never come back. We have to bury my father.
Oh,
Yeah, of course. He deserves that dignity.
All right, so she kind of like gestures. She's like, I think we have more than enough room to sleep everyone. This bed and those couches and
listening through the wall.
even places upstairs. Can I help you find a place to sleep?
Well, hey,
Okay,
simmer
that
down
sounds
now.
good.
All right.
When
guys are in
everyone
different
falls
rooms,
asleep,
you
I want to go lick
jackasses.
the body.
I yelled through the wall. I said I called dibs.
All right, Dagna.
I wish I had message so I could say "fuck your dibs."
Dagna, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll follow everybody upstairs.
I can relay that message for you.
Okay, so Irina says to you, Sylvie, "Hey, come follow me."
I follow.
Okay. You follow her upstairs. Ismark says, we might have a few more things upstairs. You guys like to follow me up there? We have. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys kind of head upstairs, and now you can go to the second area.
Now.
Come out.
Oh yeah.
Come out right here. Sorry.
Need to zoom out a little bit. This house is kind of.
Oh.
This floor plan doesn't make any sense.
So as you guys are kind of looking around,
Uh.
an area where I don't know, it's like it's heavily trafficked. You can tell people walk up the stairs, up and down the stairs a lot. This is kind of a colder area, and as you guys kind of look out the window, you can kind of survey the town a little better. So this is probably kind of get the idea. This is probably where the most wealthy people in town would live.
Hey.
Yeah.
I found a smaller closet.
Don't mind me.
All right.
John, I want to investigate this little closet because I can't see anything under my big picture.
Irina kind of gestures you up towards the hallway right up here, and says, "You can take my room if you like."
I mean, I wouldn't want to displace you from your own room.
I mean, we could share it.
What did you have in mind? I'm gonna take away your hit points now. It's all right.
Okay.
Oh, is this?
All
You
right.
can't last forever now.
I'm just gonna.
Kind of leads. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was gonna just sit on the bed and ask what
Oops.
what. So why don't you tell me a little bit more about your family though? Like,
I'm gonna put a pause on that. I found a room and I want to call for Ismark to come to me.
All right. As before you do that, Ismark kind of leads you Dagna around the corner, and he says, "This can be your bed. I'll be right back." So he kind of walks around the corner and finds you, Serdorum. Oh, what can I do for?
Hey,
Well,
so Ismark's upstairs
buddy-
now, right?
Yeah, I want to search his room while he's gone.
I want to.
Sorry, there's nobody in there.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be a little fun.
Okay, so Dagna, you kind of searching the stuff. Roll an investigation check.
Oh well, Ismark's over here. I whispered to him. Is this where you plan on keeping the dwarf? A little tied up.
And then kind of winks, and he's like, "If things go right."
I got a 2.
All right,
That's
so
a
you're not
nine.
seeing anything with that kind of look. There's a bed, there's the cabinet, dresser. You're not really.
There's a
kinda
bed
like,
together.
So like you're like kind of like making a mess, almost just knocking shit on the floor, just like investigating stuff. Like you're ransacking the shit out of this. He comes back in the room. He kind of like looks surprised for just a minute. And he's like, like it rough, huh? All right, I can handle that. So he kind of walks over to the dresser. And he like digs in there for just a minute, and he pulls out like a black rubbery looking toy. Kind of winks at you. And he's like, "Right, let's do this, Daddy."
Corbin hiding in the closet.
It's my closet, bitch.
He was ahead of his time.
All right. Anything else? Anything else you guys would like to do before you bed
Yeah.
down?
No, hey, while they're still upstairs, I want to go over and inspect the dad's body in the casket.
Okay. So as you're walking,
Ooh, I join
him.
him.
See,
No, Andrew, you can't just go everywhere.
yeah, it's metagaming. You're up there. You're
Aw.
upstairs.
I didn't
All right,
realize he was
so-
staying behind.
All right. So Nightbane, as you're kind of
Exactly.
looking at this casket, roll an investigation check.
Okay, hang on. 9.
Hey, is this doll room a real thing?
Okay. All right. Just 1 second.
I found a room full of dolls, guys.
I wish you hadn't. That's unfortunate.
That's what I was thinking.
So, did you just do an investigation on her neck? Did you do like a medicine check or no?
I just did an investigation check.
Andrew, what's your medicine?
It's a wisdom check,
bonus?
right?
Yeah,
It's wisdom.
It should be +5 then. Oh, +3.
because mine's +2.
Yeah, mine's +1. So when are you guys?
Don't mind if I do.
But I will be holding her hand in emotional support.
It's okay.
While
I'll be
sleeping
holding
so
other
hard.
things.
You gotta
I mean, hey, we
transform
get
into an
freaky on the
octopus.
ship.
How many appendages can you summon?
I could be an octopus real quick.
I've got a mage hand in conjuration. The sky's the limit.
Uh, Gosh, you're talking a
Jerking the
lot.
dead body off?
What's he doing down there?
Freaking doing a cavity search.
Let's get up in here. No.
Are they alive?
Messaging him.
I still want to investigate this stupid closet.
Okay.
I've been in here for like 20 minutes.
Y'all miss so much.
All right. Just 1 second, guys.
Where'd they go?
Well.
Is Dagna getting raped?
Oh no. Oh no.
Why did you leave Dagna alone, Andrew?
My bad,
I
dog.
believe he's
Hey,
done
I was just doing my job, okay?
this. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I gotta get myself the gym. What color was my gym?
Yours was red. Nightbane. No.
He called red. Normally I would have called red, but he called it already.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nightbane, anything magical?
The shield is a shield +1.
Oh, nice. Like, You can use that, right?
Me? Don't.
Is that from the body?
You're a priest, right?
No, it was up on the mantle. We walked right past it, so I figured I'd go have a look.
Well, how far away was it from me when I freaking cast my detect magic? Guess I need to cast it some more.
Probably 30 feet. It's probably. Oh no, I don't know, because it was probably only.
He mentioned it when we walked by. He said there's a shield that looks weird, blah blah blah. But then everybody kept walking. So...
Don't mind if I do take that. I was more interested in the lockbox.
The lockbox.
Yeah,
was
throwing it
downstairs?
on the freaking ground.
Yeah, the one I threw on the ground.
Yeah, that has gems in it. Remember?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was more interested
Yeah.
in. The
Yeah,
fucking
we all
shield
had
I couldn't
gems.
use.
Yeah.
What were the colors? Because I don't know what color I had.
You had red. I have blue.
I got yellow.
Micah got yellow.
All right,
Oh,
Sylphine.
I thought Micah
Sylphine,
said
is there anything
red.
you want to do? As you guys sit down on the bed, Irina kind of closes the door behind you, and it's just the two of you in this room. Thing you want to do?
Me and Corbett had a conversation about doing a medicine check on this chick, and then I also found this room full of dolls.
Full of dolls.
As you walk in this room, Sylphine, do you want to do anything?
What time of day is it?
It is getting extremely late. All of your eyes are pretty tired.
Okay. I guess I'll just say, well, if you don't mind, then we can share, and you can tell me like all about growing up in this beautiful place.
A beautiful place.
I'm being nice.
Fair enough.
Okay, that sounds all right. Just as long as you don't mind.
Yeah.
She
Spent
kinda
the last
rubs her neck.
7 years on a ship. You kind of have to make do with what space you got.
She kind of rubs her neck a little bit more, and she kind of.
You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit.
So,
I don't have a high int.
all right, so you guys are starting to get tired. Saradorum, Irina lays down next to you, by the way, and
Okay.
you guys are going to be shacking up in the same room. Saradorum, you walk into this room, and you want to do an inspection check.
Yep.
Okay. So Corbin is on the toilet. I just realized that.
I got a 12 plus. I think it was 2, isn't it?
Okay.
I
So
bet
14.
Yeah, 14.
You look around this room, and you notice that the very same doll that was in Dagna's pouch has now made its way somehow to this shelf, and it's looking at you with its.
Oh fuck.
Dolls all around this room, and she's looking at you like she's very happy to see you.
I go and pick the damn thing up.
And like you can kind of feel like this agreement within her. What would you like to do?
Pull the string.
All right. So as you pull the string, you say, "I'm crazy about you." Ha 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 ha.
Pull the string again.
She says, "You'll never be me." Ha 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 ha.
No, I put the damn thing in the bag.
Okay. By the way, I have a shit ton of things that she's gonna say. So just if you want to get all those out now, you're welcome to, and I'll just think up more. So infinite things that she can say. So Ismark is about to go to bed. What are you guys gonna do? Sylphine is in bed with Irina. Dagna.
Can I make an
is,
insight check?
invited. Huh?
Can I make an insight check
Okay.
as to whether or not I should?
Okay. Roll an insight check for me.
That's gonna be 13.
Okay. From best as you can tell, it doesn't seem like she has any kind of violent disease. She doesn't mean you any harm.
Cool.
All right. I want to do an investigation check in the library.
journey.
I still want to investigate the bathroom.
It's a 17. So 19.
Okay. So as you're looking around the room, they look like ordinary books mostly. There is, history of Barovia.
Oop, I copped that.
Okay. Pick up the history of Barovia. There are, for example, Blacksmith's Tale, or basically your generic books that you've seen or you would expect to see in a library. Some kids' tales. There's a book specifically about dolls.
Nope, take that one too.
Okay, you pick up that book of dolls. You have a book on Vistani lore.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You have a book of gardening. Just a bunch of different books. You imagine it is there.
If I pick up the book of gardening, will I learn different plant species in the area?
Try.
Oh, you saying I need to roll it like an insight check or something?
Do you want to pick the book up and take it with you?
Yes.
Okay. So you pick the book up and take it with you?
Sure. Cool. I'm good. Anybody else?
In the future,
They got a book on vampire lore.
Oh yeah.
How to defeat them, anything like that.
We need,
anything like that.
based off of history though, we know how to kill those. That's not metagaming. That's just knowing.
Serdorum, anytime you roll an inspection or investigation on a plant, if it comes to it in the future, you need to remember that you have that book, and I'll give you advantage on it.
Cool.
All right. Anything else? Anybody else wants to do before you guys bed down?
I want to. Where's what's his name's room? Is it up here too?
Ismark?
Yeah, it's in the room next to your toilet that you've been hiding in.
Yeah, Ismark is on this room right here.
Okay, and this is the only way up these stairs?
It appears so, yeah.
Okay, so I want to cast at the top of the stairs.
That's a way down. The way up is I do not see a way up on that thing. There's got to be a way up. Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah, that is the right way. That is the. Sorry.
So what's the other? What are the two sets of stairs?
So this one right here, this one is an up to halfway up, then it goes up the rest of the way, and this one does go upstairs. Seems to go upstairs.
Okay. Oh, so we haven't explored that yet.
Nope.
And I guess it's getting too late to explore that.
You can go if you like.
I just want to make sure nothing's up there. I'm gonna go up. How do I get up there? Because I want to just watch stuff before we go to bed.
Okay, so you walk up and find yourself in. I'm gonna move you real quick.
Okay.
Okay, scroll upwards.
Yeah, I see myself.
You find yourself coming out of that door. Right. Okay.
Okay.
You want to walk out?
Holy crap!
Yeah.
I want to investigate this room. Holy shit!
All right. Just a second.
Wait, hold on. Message me.
Hold on. Hang on. Roll an investigation check for me.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
Okay, so I found a shield. It was +1, and then inside the coffin, yeah, I robbed the bitch. He
Oh no.
he had a really expensive ring of Arcanium, which gives me an extra spell slot, and then he also had a sword that was worth like 500 gold. Yeah, I put that in my pocket too.
What other books did I get?
You got a
What do you want for the shield?
and a history, some kind of history book, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say that gives me an advantage on history checks. If I can learn to spell. And there was a third one. I know I got gardening. I know I got history. What was the third one?
Oh, a book on dolls.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it'll teach you how to pull that string better.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call it Book of Magical Sex Dolls. We're gonna call this Book of Flora. Because that makes more sense than Book of Gardening.
Mm.
I believe Dagna asked you a question about the shield.
No, what about it?
What do you want for it?
You have it.
Oh, you're just so sweet.
I don't think I can use it, so. Dagna,
Anybody else giving away shit?
A hearty handshake and a.
Well, at some point, there's going to be staves and wands and all kinds of shit that other people can't use. I figure we're working together. But the ring I'm keeping.
Fuck you. So where's everybody from?
Virginia.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need to go soon.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah, because
Let's
it's
get
like
away.
it's like 11:30 over there.
Damn, how much loot is he doing up there?
11. Oh no, it's almost 12. Or it's 1. Excuse me.
No, 12.
Is it 12? Yeah, because it's almost
Only
11
an
here.
hour. Yeah.
Math's hard. Okay.
I'm over here
Okay.
in
Time
East
zones are
Texas.
dumb.
Henderson. It's close to Tyler, Longview.
Yeah, you're out in East Texas.
Yeah.
Bunch of podunk hicks out there.
Right. Rednecks and hillbillies. We loot dead bodies.
Good old San Antonio.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Ow. Dawson, where do you live at now? Whereabouts, not directly. Dawson?
Dun-dun-dun.
Alright, we're starting to run out of time. Already 10:51. Do you guys want to bed down for the night?
We can.
I wanna cast that spell and alarm the stairs.
Okay.
And I want to allow everyone except the two other people can pass if they want. So I just so it's gonna catch everyone except our party.
Cool.
Okay. So you guys are all going to take a long rest, find a place to sleep. Typically,
Yeah,
when you take a long rest, somebody stands watch.
Well, that's why I'm doing alarm, so I guess no one really needs to, right?
You don't have to, but you can take 3 people and just take a shift if you like.
Well, since I don't have to rest as long as everybody else, and I think Sylphine, you're the same way. We can alternate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Being,
So who's taking the first watch?
I'll take the first one.
Okay.
Okay. So I shall take second.
Okay, who's taking third?
I can. That's fine.
Okay. All right. So
I'm definitely gonna spoon her when I come back in from my shift, for the record.
did you say you're gonna screw her?
Spoon.
Oh,
Spoon.
spoon.
She didn't say fork.
Okay.
Yeah. From the PG utensil.
All right. So I'm gonna take Andrew down or Sarah Durham, and we'll take her shift. Okay, Sarah Durham, as you are kind of letting everybody else go to bed, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You have a pretty ordinary night, and I should have done it instead of first, second, and third, saying who you would like to relieve.
Say that again.
Who would you like to relieve? Sylphine said she'd take the second shift. Would you like to go and wake her up and then go take the rest?
Yep, I'm gonna take her place.
Okay.
Very discreetly.
You weren't very discreetly when you're yelling, Andrew.
Yeah, I know. He moved me as I was speaking.
Sorry, I'm down there talking to myself like an idiot. All right, so Sir Durham picks up right where he left off. Sylphine, you kind of got in some sleep spooning with your girlfriend, and he wakes you up and says, "Hey, it's your turn. Would you like to get up and take the shift?"
I'm gonna begrudgingly do it. Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right, get out of the room.
Yes.
Go. Get on.
All right, so I'm moving you down.
Boop. Fucking burned myself. Stupid vape. Dalton, are you there? Dagna? Buddy? Buddy Opal? Dagna? Dagna? Hello?
Did you fall asleep?
Oh, hey, while she's not here, Corbin, what'd you find?
Y'all didn't hear any of that stuff?
No.
Okay,
We're just
I
really
found-
politely quiet.
yeah, I found some arrows that do like +1 damage. I found a wand
use
that I'm
those.
keeping. I
Alright.
found, I think it was mithril armor or plate armor.
Where
and some
is where?
boots. And some boots. He didn't tell me what the boots were, but I'm probably going to keep the boots and the wand. I found a map.
You greedy
I can just
bastard.
conjure it back up. I found a map, but I can just conjure it up but if someone wants the map, they can have the map. It's the map of everything. And
Testing 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yep, we can hear you, buddy.
God damn, that sucked. Okay.
So a map of everything. Was that it?
A spell, and I added it, but I can't figure out how to actually look at it. At least through the regular thing.
What spell is it?
It's a knock spell.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not thinking it's gonna be anything like super
Hey, y'all-
great, but
Y'all do me a favor, do exclamation skip in the chat real quick. I need 4 people to do it, and I did 1, so I need 3 other people.
Hey, so I heard you picked up some armor or shield or something.
Yeah, I got a shield +1. I said you could have it.
Oh, sweetness. What's it +1 what?
It didn't say. He didn't tell me.
Probably to AC.
it's a level 2 spell, but I cannot figure out how to actually look at it. This is annoying.
Nobody said, "Hey Siri, shut your damn whore mouth."
There we go. Choose an option.